Inside Stone's Gambling Hall in Sacramento, California, you'll find Sammy's Restaurant and Bar. Recognized for its innovative, healthy global cuisine, Sammy's offers menu selections made with local, organic ingredients. Indulgent options like truffle fries, duck tacos, artisan wood-fired pizzas, fresh salads, and more, along with an eclectic selection of craft beers and classic handcrafted cocktails. Plus, with 40 big screen TVs, Sammy's is also the perfect place to catch your favorite game. Satisfy your craving anytime, 24/7, tableside or in the dining room at Sammy's Restaurant and Bar at Stone's Gambling Hall.
You have to maintain a professional environment. Hello, welcome to another edition, professional edition of Stone's Live. Extremely professional. As you will be misleaded from the bottom, this is not the Justin and Justin show. This is the Justin and Tyler show.
I need a jacket.
Right? You're clearly underdressed if you're Justin.
He got cute real fast.
For sure. I love it. Welcome. Guys, tonight for you, we have a beautiful, beautiful game. It's called 5-5 No Limit. We run all sorts of games on the stream, and 5-5 No Limit seems to be that sweet spot where people just stop caring about money and really get spewy. They get spew happy, and I like it. I'm a fan.
Yeah, they just, here, take it.
Just do it.
But give a little back.
Give a little back, just every now and then. Give a little back.
Take it. I'll take it.
I walked in, I gave the usual once around table glance. I'm excited about the players.
I looked at it, I recognized 3 of them.
Yep, 3 of them, and then I was like, ooh, and you. And I was like, I didn't even see Kelly too. Like, I looked right overhead, and then I was like, I came back here, I saw the cameras, I'm like, oh, and Kelly's in the game too.
Oh, no.
And you got Mario, and then you got a couple regs, you got Casey. That's gonna be fantastic. Why am I talking about it? Let's go down to the table and look at it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's walk around the table.
Waiting.
I know you have. All right, so start us off. Who do we got in C1?
C1 we got Frederick.
Nice, and I can't read this chicken scratch.
720.
Yeah, 720 sounds good.
That's what or 120.
It was a great skateboarding game. I hope it's 720 for his sake. 120 is going to be a little rough.
720, 20, 120.
So there's Frederick there. Seat 2, we got Casey. You know him, you love him.
Oh, I know Casey. Yeah. I didn't recognize him. He probably wasn't there when I walked in.
Super rake. Well, let's give him credit. His picture looks better than he does. So, I mean, you know.
Let's just keep that on when we pan to him on his hand. We'll just put his picture up in front of him.
I love it. Now, seat 3, we have Mario. Now, you may recognize Mario, not only from that awesome Mario card protector, which I'm sure we'll get a better camera shot on here soon, but I believe he was super deep in the final table of one of our big tournaments, one of our Stones tournaments recently. And I think in the Classic, the Spring Classic, I think he was super deep in one of those. So look out for Mario. He's a wild player. He's got 1,200 and some change in front of him. Over to C4.
C4, we got Angelo.
Now, I know we've seen Angelo on the stream once or twice. I recognize that picture.
Yep.
Clearly, it was taken in this lovely Stones establishment from the background.
When the lights were new.
Exactly. So it's good.
Shine bright, looks like.
He's solid.
C5.
FG. Oh, FG.
Yeah, FG. Okay, yeah.
FG. Again, another familiar player. Edit info in the corner there. It almost looks like that maybe came off a Tinder profile, so I'm actually very impressed. I don't know if he's here to get a date, but we'll see how his chip stack does.
Tinder.
Yeah, solid. Very solid. So he's in C5, sitting with about 760. Then
seat
after
6.
him.
Ooh, seat 6 looks like a blank. Brandon.
We do have Brandon in seat 6. Let me change this up here.
Write that in there.
Brandon has a mystery stack, but if we look, that's a lot of piles of red and a stack of green. I'm guessing somewhere around 1,000, something like that.
It looks like he's writing down his name too. In his picture.
He's signing.
There he is. Hey, welcome, Brandon.
Take a picture while he's signing that disclosure. All right, so let's move over to seat 7.
Seat 7 is Robert Y.
And he is, guys, I've said it before, I'll say it again, he is the movie trivia master. If you haven't, I enjoy playing at the table with him because we just do prop bets on movie trivia. He'll just name a quote and we'll ask a waiter or waitress and we'll bet over under on if they know it. Always good times.
And he says he's got 940, but he's got over 1,000, looks like.
Yeah, for sure. All right, to his left, talk to me.
We got Kelly. Not this Kelly, but that Kelly.
Now the one and only, the way better looking Kelly. Kelly Winterhalter. The legend. She's been doing some big things in the poker world lately, and we are actually going to have her in the booth here, I believe, in a couple weeks with me. So you're going to have the Kelly and Kelly show. Woo! Watch out.
That's K squared right there.
Yeah, and she's sitting on about 1,300, 13 to 1,500, somewhere in there.
Looks like 10. No, she's a little. About 13.
And last but not least, in seat 9,
Jenny. Danny.
Oh, Danny. Now, guys, if you've
Danny.
played poker around Sacramento,
You know him.
know Danny. He is absolutely cold-blooded killer. He lives to play the game. I swear to God, I see this guy all around town, all around the poker scene, everywhere you can go. And he's sitting a little over $600. And I'll tell you what about Danny, he is a rock.
He is.
Danny's the type of guy where, like, if he's betting,
Yep.
you're like, okay, well, he's got it.
If he's got it, yeah. And then when he wins, he just it's sheltered. It's behind his fortress.
Yeah, I give Danny a lot of credit, and honestly, probably a little too much credit sometimes. And I know he gets away with some bluffs, but like the few times I look him up, he's just like, "Oh, I got top set," and I'm like, "I know,
I got a royal flush.
I know
Oh,
you
is
do.
that all you had? Oh,
I know
okay.
you do." Hey, everybody in the chat, what is going on, guys?
Hello, hello.
Shouts out to MTG Tank, Suited Aces, Master C, the usual.
Super
I
Mario.
love it.
Phil Horder, jizz.
Mr. Steelowin, what's going on? Ghost of M in the house.
Now, when people, I always do this whenever I'm broadcasting elsewhere, but whenever they put the undercolon, I always say it.
Yeah, underscore hashtag
Yeah.
semicolon.
Suited _aces _7. You know,
Solid.
something like that.
Why not?
that that's what the name was, but
Phil Rhodes Jr. in the house, tossing out some love for Mario. Super Mario, he says.
can you get Kelly's number? What's your number?
Exactly. It's 867-5309, right, guys?
867-5009. Make a song out of it. That's how you remember.
Undercolon.
I'm just making sure anybody was paying
Oh,
attention.
I love the chat. Hello, hello.
Listen, I'm gonna make up about 6 or 7, 13 different words tonight. I'm gonna throw words together.
You're a wordsmith, a wordologist, if you will.
I just make up words. It's
Yeah.
great. I'll throw 2 together. Boom. All right, table action.
Oh, Canadian Shooter in the house. Always good having him in the chat. He will be a source of entertainment as well, along with Sean McCormick, the man, the myth, the legend behind Aria's Poker Room.
Yes.
Very good, dude.
Yes.
All right,
Yeah.
starting off, Angelo coming out with a 3-bet on the button to 80, because why not? Because I have this beautiful white button. And Casey says,
That's-
I never scurred.
That means you have the nuts. Beautiful flop for both players, I think.
Yeah, Whiff City,
They both-
population,
they both flop
Casey
the
and
nuts.
Angelo.
First one to bet wins, right? Is that the? They both have the nuts, but we'll
All
see.
right, so it looks like they checked through our action trackers catching up.
Yep. Yeah, we'll go check.
Yeah,
I'll
why
concur
not?
with you on
Why
that
not?
one. Better 75. Oh, I called
Angelo has no idea he was already so far ahead, and now he's pretty much got it cinched. Oh, what?
it. What?
Wait,
And he went all in?
hold on, I think Casey fired and Angelo.
Yeah.
Yeah, Casey 75 and Angelo ships it.
Yeah. Oh, and he called. What?
No, that's right. These, you know what? I was actually alerted that these hands would be a little wonky. Otherwise, I was going to be really impressed with this player.
that's
Guys,
actually-
those are not the hands they have, I
Those
assure
are
you.
not.
I'm
That's-
like, bold call with 8 high.
I thought that hand was over. We just talked through the first hand. So no, this first hand
Is
is
that
just
aces? What is that?
It's ace.
I think it's
2.
aces.
Ace 2. Come on, camera. Let's get a zoom in. Oh, we're closer.
There it is. It is aces.
Wow, okay.
Wow.
do
Oh,
they
what
got
if Casey had a jack? We'll never know. I guarantee you didn't have 8 high, though.
I guarantee you didn't have any high. Well, that's how it's done. We just want to throw you guys through a loop. Make sure
Canadian
you pay
Shooter, you
attention.
shut your dirty mouth, my friend. Our software works just fine. The first hand had some issues. So they were like, let's just give Canadian Shooter a little troll food. I'm like, relax, bruh.
Just a little, not much. Just a little though.
I love it. Yeah, Mr. Steelowin, you did earn your brownie points. Thank you very much. We always appreciate the kind words.
That would be funny though if that were the actual hands.
Oh my God.
I'll live with the 8 high.
Snap call with 8 high. I'm like, that is an extremely bold strategy.
Yeah,
And
I
if you
would
didn't
love
pair a 6 and you had 8 deuce, you're like, you were close to being to being right.
You were so close to not winning. It's like they hold full of hands over the field expecting like.
I'm gonna call with 8 high for a
7%.
chop. I'm going for it.
Beautiful.
It's a bold strategy. Speaking of hands and Danny Rock
here
over
we go.
here.
Let's see how he plays this, you guys.
Oh, MTG Tank, you're so
I
sweet.
guarantee if he flops a set, he's gonna check.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's Danny.
Not just because it's Danny, but because it's Danny.
It's Danny.
It's Danny. What did he bet first of all? Oh, he just called. See, he even knows he's not gonna get a call if he gets raised. No, somebody raised. Nobody raised. Small blind folded.
Oh, Robert folded ace jack? No. What's going on here? Nope. We're just gonna ignore that hand. So the first 2 hands, guys, we're just here. We're just
here.
working out some things,
Yeah,
working
we're
out
just
some
looking.
issues. But we appreciate you guys. Look at this. We haven't actually even really played poker yet, and we already got almost 100 people just hanging out with us, so that's nice.
Yeah.
Eight Finger in the house. What's going on? Welcome.
Everybody raise your hand if you're here.
I'm here. Our booth guys aren't here though. They didn't raise their hand.
They're back there eating a pizza. We set them up with pizza to keep them distracted.
So those stacks, looks like Danny, Kelly, and Mario all, oh wow, and Brandon, everybody pretty much with 12 to 1,300 bucks.
Yeah, looks
down to
like
Casey the short stack after taking that last beat around 2 1/4. Killer Table Leg misses you.
The killer table leg?
Killer Table Leg says, Tyler, I miss you.
Oh, killer table leg.
It's true. You make it sound like a foreign name.
I
at that
just
point.
want to just throw it all together in one syllable. Killer table leg. I miss you too. Don't go far. I'll be here. If you have any questions, just raise your hand. I'll call on you when I see it.
Rick and Barstow elementing.
I blame it on Kelly. Just so you guys know, everything that happens tonight, this is my first day on the job.
true.
I can't do anything wrong.
It's not actually your first day on the job.
Yeah, it is. First day was an audition.
Ah, okay.
An audition to sit here next
well,
to
then,
this.
Hey, well then welcome. Welcome, sir.
Oh, thank you.
Indeed. Yes, indubitably, yes.
You're supposed to call.
No, it doesn't matter. Just let it happen.
He's not working my mojo. All right, we got a raise 25 by Brandon, guys. Kelly call. Oh, she 3-bet it to 80. And why wouldn't you with Queen 8?
Kelly is cold-blooded.
She's looking at this going, well, I got a Queen high. I think that's pretty good.
Yeah, but Brandon does have position here.
He does.
Well, I mean, she's just obviously putting Brandon on a good old button raise.
Yep. And why shouldn't you? Everybody folds, you're the button you raise to small and big. Usually that's a fold, but she's like, not today.
He's definitely taking his time here with this call. I think he's possibly thinking about rebetting over. Now, Kelly is famous, for those of you who missed it, for this massive 5-bet, 6-bet beastie hand against Bart Hansen, where they both essentially had like Queen Rag, and they just kept going back and forth. So I think that's kind of what Brandon was thinking about. So Ace, Jack, 6 on the flop here. Misses Kelly. Brandon still with the best of it.
Yep.
Kelly is first to act here. Pots at about.
Kelly's gonna bet. She has to. She showed aggression.
Pots at 170. She's gonna fire out. Looks like 100.
Yep.
So guys, greens are quarters, reds are 5s, and blues are $1.
It means quarters. It means 25. Assume everybody watching is not as smart as you.
Gotcha. Most of the time, people think they're tournament chips. They're like, "Is this real money?" Yes, it is.
Well, it's not real money.
It's just
you
chips
can't walk
that we
outside and buy
convert
Taco
into
Bell.
cash.
Can you buy Taco Bell with this stuff? Have they
They should allow that. I would. If I
would
owned
adopt.
that Taco Bell, I would allow it all day.
Oh yeah. I'd be like, poker chips, welcome. 20% gratuity
A
included.
little off the books, you know what I mean?
It just come over with satchels of chips.
Goes right into the manager's bank.
There's all of our ones.
So this is solid bet by Kelly. 2 overs, Brandon. She did rep a strong hand, 3-betting
Did.
flop. All of the ace jacks definitely in her range. Any sort of ace anything,
And you can't call here.
yeah, gone.
Can't. She represented.
JFK Stones, welcome to the chat. Doing a little trolling. I would
Yep.
expect nothing less.
And that just goes to show.
Hey,
you
look,
don't
it's
have-
me!
Where? Oh, wait.
I'm over there. I'm stealing left from Kelly.
You are just, that's on fire. Where was
I waited for her to win the pot though. I'm like, hey, check it out.
Check it out. I was watching.
It's so much better now that I get to know that she was on a Stone Cold Bluff. Now it's like, now it makes it that much even better.
Here's a hug. Good luck. But just to go to show, you don't have to have the button to have the position.
Yeah.
Usually it's first aggressor that, in a heads-up position anyway, as long as nobody hits, that maintains the power in the hand.
You're gonna see another fun cameo here coming up to the side here behind this camera angle. If we get it, wait for it. You're gonna see the one and only bearded mythical unicorn wonder, Mr. Jake Rosensteel. We'll see if yeah. Oh, here he is. That's him walking up. We might catch it.
He's got all these mythical bearded what?
Yeah, it's true.
Can I get some subtitles when he says stuff like that? Because I don't even know.
We need some.
Like they don't have enough to do back there.
I know. Brandon over here, King Jack popping it up from the cutoff. Looks like to $10. Oh, a little bit more than that actually. Or he's taking it down.
$10. There you go.
Yeah, there he is, up in the corner, guys. You can see the mythical beard.
Ah,
There he is.
that gentleman.
The one and only Jake.
I get it now. I was clueless.
You're like, mythical unicorns, what is this here?
So they have all these names. Eventually, I'm going to adopt a name. Or they're going to adopt something to me.
Yeah, and that's kind of how it goes down. You can't like force it. It just has to happen.
It just has to happen.
You know what I mean?
Is he in the booth doing this a lot? Going, I predict.
Normally it's me, and I'm just like, hey, I'm in the booth with this beard, and there's a face attached to it. But just
I
really,
can
I'm
do
here for the
this.
beard.
Ace 4. That's definitely the nuts.
He's gonna play it like it is. Looks like he's raising it up. 25.
Yeah. Why not? +2. So I gotta beat 4 or 5 people, right? Raise. Oh, Kelly's calling on the button. You know she's calling.
Jack 9 suited, fun times. Suited one gapper connectors, I'll take it.
Yeah, it's right in the middle. It's right in her range.
Canadian
7-6.
Shooter's already working on names for you. He's trying to audition some names. All right, so Frederick makes the call as well. To the flop, three-handed. Oh, look
wow.
at that. Kelly with a monster little flop there. Top pair open-ended for Kelly. And Frederick with a gut shot. Bottom end.
I don't see a 9 coming, but if a 9 comes, it's definitely going to look fishy to both players. And the aggressor. Wait. Didn't Angelo bet raise?
Yeah, there we go. So, yeah, Angela just
Angelo
bet here.
60. Okay.
Yeah.
Thought I missed that. Bet a 60 and a call by Kelly.
Brick.
3 on the turn. Turning into a rainbow. Everybody in the chat, hello. I'm glancing at it here and there. And Tyler Towel Floor Thompson, that's. What does that mean?
I don't know.
I'm 6'5".
Just
I'm
say
the furthest from the tile.
I've been called worse.
Hey, I'll tell you right now, but we're not using this name, but I will tell you this, that
I wouldn't say the name if you don't expect us to use it. I'm just throwing that out there. I'm just going to preface that, dude.
when I was in my early days of dealing, I was nicknamed a name, and I'll reveal that name as soon as
Let's see.
350.
No. We got, I think we have 4,083 followers. So once we break 4,100, another 17 followers tonight, you'll reveal that name.
Okay. Where are you looking at these numbers? I'm missing this somehow.
Let's see here. Followers.
Or you can type
You
this.
just type it in, and we're at 4,085. Look, you only have 15 to go.
15 to go. All right, 15 to go. I think that's possible.
So guys, click that heart and follow us, subscribe us, and you're going to get his embarrassing nickname. We're going to find out.
Yeah. It's funny, Kevin knows it. I think he's the one that gave it to me, to be honest. Kevin. You know Kevin.
Looks like Kelly folded that last hand there.
He did. Looks like we got a missed blind coming out, seat 2. That, if you don't know what that means, it means you missed your ante. Therefore, you are not eligible for jackpot if it hits.
Which I still say we're going to hit this bad beat on the stream. It's going down.
Let's do it. I think that'd be fun. So we can go, quads over quads.
We can all sit here together, I think,
Back
while
to the
they
action.
count down the deck and make sure it wasn't rigged and the whole nine.
We're back. Well, we would have seen an eruption, I think, if it would have hit.
All right, so we're going to raise a 25 here from Mr. Robert. And Kelly makes a call here with pocket fives.
Yeah. Frederick, you're calling. And a small blind, and big blind's calling with whatever.
Mario's like, yup.
Priced in. Boom.
Oh, Nicole bringing over fresh beers.
5 to 1 on that.
And that's the thing is you'll always know the alcohol is flowing more at the 5-5 game than the much higher games.
Yep.
So to the board here, 5-8-9 Rainbow. Kelly flopping a monster bottom set.
Now what do you do here? She's in the cutoff.
Well, there's not really a flush. There's obviously no flush draw there. It's a semi-coordinated board. If any 6 or 7 peels, you hate life.
You, of course.
So I don't know. I think for the most part, yeah, I'm definitely going to bet and extract value for sure. Because anybody who's got any piece of that board is going to want to come along with you anyways.
Yep.
So I like her bet here. Her bet of 40. It's actually a little on the light side. It's actually about a third, a little less than a third of the pot.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a little light.
And we got Big Kelly fan in here. What's going on? Welcome.
Big cow. Oh, see.
4 peels, no help. So
that
this
doesn't. Yeah.
This is going to give Kelly the check mark now against Frederick. So she's completely got this hand cinched. That
She doesn't know.
Yeah, I know. That might have kept Mario in there just because now he has a pair and a straight draw, but he's already gone.
Yeah. And Frederick's. She bets he's gone. He's not sticking around.
Yeah, she bet. Pot's at 180. What'd she bet here?
780.
$80. Yeah, gone.
$80.
Queen Poker checking in from Atlanta. What's going on? Welcome.
WTH. Is that what the hay?
Exactly.
What the hay?
What the hay?
Don't know. I don't have any cows, sheep, pigs, goats.
Hi, More Crusher. What's going on? Sure, monsieur. Hello, hello.
JF Stone's deleted.
And obviously, Big Kelly fan there. I'm just guessing who they're here to watch, but it might be Kelly. I'm just gonna pretend it's me.
All right, who is
Because
this
of my last
person?
name, but not.
I can win him over.
Big Kelly fan.
Big Kelly fan.
There's nobody in there named Big Tyler fan yet. Unless your wife created a new.
Where's my
username.
wife? I'm here for Justin. That's
Yes.
fair. That's fair. He's been here longer.
And the other
I'm a
Justin.
newbie-ish. And Tyler seems okay.
And that other guy, that guy's all right. It's
He's
not
okay.
Justin Kelly. Oh, the
I'll
worst.
tell you, I make him look small when we stand up next to each other.
Heyo.
All right.
I think it's a rule you have to be like over 6 foot to be a commentator in here. I'm pretty sure.
Well, not Veronica's not. Who else?
No,
Taylor's not. Well, is Taylor? Don't let me know. But I will take
I
that.
just meant me and Jake, I guess. I don't know.
That's fair. Well, now you're all shorter than me, so deal with it.
Oh, big Kelly fan said I'm here with a Helmuth killer. Needling Helmuth when he's not even in the same state. I love it. I don't know. He might be in LA. I doubt it.
5 callers to this flop. Here we go.
4 deuce 8. Was that 2 diamonds? Nut flush draw and wheel draw for Frederick and. Right? I mean, wait. Yeah, look at that. Oh, and Danny's also got a diamond draw. Could see some fireworks here.
Oh, Danny. I don't know. Danny. Oh, let's see if the flush comes. What Danny does.
Look at this. Something for everybody. Top pair
Hold
for
up.
Mario. Bottom pair for Angelo.
Yep. Top pair,
There we
middle. He's got a runner straight. Mario. I always look at the runners.
I like it. Oh yeah. Well, that's what
on the river.
Jake always says. He's like, well, you know, you have backdoor flush draw. I'm like, so you mean runner perfect? Got it.
Yep. Hey, it's possible though.
Very much is. So, looks like we got a bet. We got a raise to 100 here by Frederick on the
bet a
button.
30?
God, feels good to have the nut flush draw, wheel draw on the button, pumping the pot. So Mario's gonna correctly fold here
3
and get
diamond
out of
peels
dodge.
off. 3 diamond, you think?
Danny does not want to see a diamond.
Ooh, what about 9 of diamonds?
Big Kelly fan, thank you very much. We really enjoy the new graphics as well. Liking the new layout. Gives you guys at home a little bit larger view of the table, of the cards, of the players. So, very cool.
Yeah, see, Danny folds. He knows.
Yeah, Danny does not get involved. Danny's like, if I'm behind and
Yeah.
you're not getting any money from me.
If I'm raising, that's fine. But if I have to call a bet and a raise, that's it. I'm done.
End of story.
All right, now I know how to beat him. Let somebody bet. He calls and I raise. Is the fold.
Yeah, I agree with you, Trav G. Great fold indeed.
Definitely. Yep. MFG Tank. Is he locking eyes with you?
This one's for you, buddy.
Oh, I'm back here.
Nope, not allowed.
I don't know. All right, next to the hands. Looks like we got 1 seat up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Vocal terror. I sensed my name being spoken in vain. That is Taylor, my friend. That's Taylor right there. Just in case you're curious.
Well, there you go. He was playing Omaha earlier.
Yeah, I know. I saw him, and he's just like, "Oh yeah, I guess I'm just gonna go home and watch you from a distance." And I'm like, "Everybody needs a stalker." Clearly, MTG Tank's my
He's just
stalker.
sitting right
so
there staring at us. He's
it's good. He just sits there and like stares at us while he eats his food.
just locked dead, done straight.
So
no
Robert,
emotion.
popping it up here to a quarter again. Kelly gonna make the call with Ace Jack. Frederick coming along with King 10. Mario on the button, I believe, made the call as well. And
FG, he gonna call. FG, boom, $20, boom.
Yeah, $20. Okay, it said 25. I believe the bet was 20, but either
he
way,
called 20.
Yeah, all sorts of action here.
There you go, 5 ways. 2 pair, wow, there we go. Boom shakalaka. No flush draw for anybody. Well, I take it back. FG's got a runner.
God, the runner, backdoor runner. Okay, so
That'd be
top
sick.
2 pair for Robert. Feels good to raise and get 5 callers and flop top 2 with Ace 5.
Right? Except it does leave a 2-4 or 4-6.
Yeah, it's definitely a very
2-6.
coordinated board here. So Robert's going to bet 60. Kelly's going to come along here with Ace Jack. Frederick's gone. Mario's gone. Everybody else runs for the hills here. Heads up.
If the big blind would have called there, I'd have been worried. Oh, there you go.
Robert doesn't like to see that board pair because somebody could have easily called sort of like a deuce 3, 3, 4 straight draw pair combo and now got there. Plus it completes hearts. I wouldn't be surprised. Kelly's a solid player. I wouldn't be surprised if she tries to start exploiting this board here. Oh, it only gets so much worse for Robert.
Beautiful.
Those are like the 2 worst cards Robert could have seen that came.
Perfect.
So he checks.
Whoever bets. If she bets.
And now, the funny thing is, I want to see if she bets here. Pot's at 250.
I think she might think she's good because there's a check from Robert.
She might just check here for showdown value, but like I think she might actually. She's not looking for a call here. She's clearly just turning this hand into a bluff right here because she's thinking there's everything in the world beats me. Oh, and he quick calls it.
Yeah.
Wow.
And Ace 5 is gonna take it.
Nice hand. I think we're actually going to end up seeing a fair amount of pots between Robert and Kelly tonight because they're both really, really solid players and they're both not afraid to really exploit the board, represent hands, sell a story, you know.
Yeah. And they don't, as far as I know, Robert doesn't take long to think.
Yeah.
From my history with him.
I think Robert's one of those guys, like right there, he made up his mind. He was in check call mode. So I think she bet anything under a couple hundred, it was a snap call for him.
Yeah. Yep. And it wasn't a snap call. It was a snap. No, it was a snap call. It wasn't a snap. Let me think. What could you have?
Yeah.
No, boom.
I like how Retarded Steve says this is why I always fold aces with a name like Retarded Steve. It's just, I'm a huge fan. I love it. I'm absolutely a huge fan. Trav G chiming in, where's this casino located? We are in Citrus Heights, California, located right slightly north of Sacramento, California.
Stack. Where are you?
It's true.
Yep, right off the freeway. If you're driving up 80, if you don't see it, you should have been looking the other way.
Or just keep driving. That's what I say. If you have a Highway 80 anywhere around you in the United States, it's the same one. Hop on it and start driving. You will get here eventually.
Yeah, you just keep looking right and left every so miles or so, and you'll see it. It's hard to miss. Even when I'm coming and I'm looking to the right, I still see it over here as I'm going up 80.
Phil Rhodes chimes in. Clearly, it's behind Carl's Jr. and Taco Bell. How do you miss it? Well, we also have a giant sign, too, that you really can't miss off the freeway.
Hello, What Breed 2005.
What Bry in the house?
Hello, hello.
Now, you've seen What Bry a lot of the streams here. You'd recognize him. He is our official Yellow Submarine. And he really likes Polish dogs from Costco.
Yellow Submarine. They are actually quite good.
Get out here in your STI from the East Coast. That'll be a hell of a road trip.
I will go to Costco just for the Polish dog and the soda.
I'm a fan of their absurdly cheap, like random little lunch menu there.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Nowhere else you're gonna get a soda for 50 cents.
Yeah, you get like a slice of.
Unlimited.
Yeah, exactly. It's ridiculous. And their slices of pizza are like a quarter of a pizza.
Yeah, it's 1/4. Yeah, it's cheaper to buy the pizza. Actually, no, I think it's a sixth of the pizza.
Guys, check it out. Chris Moneymaker, we missed the splash here. Chris Moneymaker and Veronica Brill, though, coming up Monday, April 24th, doing a little final table action. Don't miss it there. It's going to be fantastic.
I think we should sit right here and look at them.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, whenever you get Moneymaker in the booth, he's barreling wine, and then knowing Veronica's history with wine, all I'm saying is buckle in a seatbelt, guys, if you're watching in your car.
Keep it loose. Not too snug. Well, there's your Yellow Submarine. Everybody's doing Yellow Submarines for you. I'll get something. You guys can just throw dollar signs my way if you want.
Just throw dollar bills. I find it's more profitable that way.
It is.
All right, so Danny, is Danny our big stack here with 1,300? Really?
Yeah,
What a beast.
He just suckered down those blinds.
What a beast.
And C2's been gone. I don't know. Let's pull him up. What is it? How many laps before you get picked?
What?
2 or 3?
For what?
To get picked up out of the game.
Oh, I don't know. I think on the live stream might be a little different, but most of the time people don't really abandon the live stream table. I mean, you're here to play.
Yeah.
So there's a fun new command we just typed in the chat, guys. Cash win. It actually shows the cumulative wins or losses since the stream started. So right now, Angelo is actually our big winner. He's up 400. Kelly's stuck about 350 so far.
Which could change in one hand. That's the magic of poker. What Breed 2015 signed up but had to back out because
Son had some commitments. Look at this. Brandon pops it up.
Soccer game.
Battle the same hands right here. Oh, but Danny free rolling with clubs. Never mind. Chop it up.
Not chop it up. Unless Danny goes ballsy here and bets 30.
Unless one of the players throws their
They're
cards off the table.
Or they slam it and it bounces off.
Let's see. We've all seen these things.
I've seen it. And then they get mad.
Guys, you know what we got coming up? Show me that 6-shooter one. Let's bring it up.
6-shooter, might as well.
6-shooter, show it to the camera. You love it.
Boom.
Guys,
Don't block me.
This is going to be a hell of a tournament for those who have played our Hydra event. We have 3 different starting days, total of 2 starting flights per day. Every single time they play down like the top 15% of players or whatever it is. You automatically cash, you make the money. Most importantly, the coolest part about this thing is that you get to combine your chip stacks from every single day 2 that you make. So if you make all 3 day 2s, you throw all those chips together. That's a lot of chips, guys. We had to buy more chips. We ran out of chips because our last tournament was so big. This one's going to be, if we can make this tournament run out of chips, wow, we have first world problems for sure.
It's because Taco Bell has all the chips.
Yeah, exactly. They take tournament chips. So yeah, seriously, 6-shooter guys, start May 12th through the 21st. Be here. Trust me, you don't want to miss it.
Who wants to what's the word? Who wants to sponsor me? Is that the word?
Yep. So it's a 6-shooter. I know that I'm definitely, my gun's probably bigger than a 6-shooter because I'm going to fire more than that many bullets for sure.
Mine holds 10, one of the chambers.
Buying a 6-shooter, I believe, is 200 flat. So I'm going to be stuck for like 2K for sure.
At least a K.
So that's good.
All right, we got a raise from Mario. 7-5 suited, almost connected. Might scoop that list. Oh no, Kelly. She's small blind. She chucked it.
My friend Proper 3Bet just joined us. Hello, hello, my friend. Always good to have you in the chat.
Look at Nightbot. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Boom. Please no links in the chat, guys.
It's true, unless they're links to nudes.
Unless they're links to a better understanding.
It's true. And then the other tournament, guys, I wanted to mention coming up even sooner than that, almost sold out, is golf and poker.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Golf and poker
I'm looking
tournament
at it.
coming up.
Here, let's just throw this up here as well.
It's going to be sweet here. I know we're
Boom.
getting into a hand, but long story short, if you're good at golf and you're okay at poker, you need to come play this game. You get extra chips for how well you do in golf, and then you and your partner trade off back and forth every other blind round. It's going to be awesome. Come on down.
Yeah.
And I think we still have maybe 20 team spots open. It's $300 a team.
Which is actually pretty good. It's $150 a person.
But dude,
yeah.
it includes, you know, green fees and all sorts of events and hole-in-one contests, and
Where's
you can win the world.
Which green are you guys at? Is it at?
It's going to be the Del Webb Timber Creek.
Timber Creek, yep, right there. 7050 Del Webb Boulevard.
God damn you, Vocal Terror, you're the worst. Oh wow, only 2 teams left, guys. Seriously, 2 teams left. That's it. I was way underselling it.
What'd you say, 20?
Yeah, whatever. 2 teams left. So if you and a friend you need to book it now.
He says he's a millionaire. He's really a thousandaire.
It's true. All right, I'm a millionaire in training. So top pair and a spade draw here for FG and Frederick with mid pair.
Mid pair. Almost the best kicker. Not possible.
Yep. Oh wow, Vocal Terror, that was funny. It actually auto-linked that for you, even though that's not a real link. I respect the attempt.
Gotta have a www, I think, is usually what happens.
Canadian shooter said, well, 1,000 there, you're a millionaire in Bolivia. I'm moving to Bolivia. I'm over it. I could already retire. What am I here for?
Yeah, they gotta go to school there for kids.
Yeah. Busy 33, what is going on? All right, so checking it out here, we got Danny as our big stack here with 1,300. Down to Casey, still short stack with 200 some change. You know what I like about Casey is that I think he's probably honestly just waiting. If he dumps that, he's rebuying for like 1,000.
Yeah.
I mean, like Casey has no fear.
I think he's just waiting for the hand to just go boom.
This is also table stakes, guys. You're allowed to buy up to the largest stack,
which would be about 1,300. If you missed that. Bad School, Great, Hash, and Honey Oil. I wish I smoked. I don't smoke. Don't hate me.
It's California, man. I thought everybody like smokes with their bowl of cereal in the morning.
Shoot. I've never done that.
Wow. Okay. Well, it's cool if you say it and smoke, but if you say you've never done it, then
I've
like,
never had the inclination.
All right.
Isn't that weird?
Whatever. Get the hell out of here.
I'm
Just
sorry.
get the hell out of here.
I'm out.
You're done. Peace. No. I'm not moving. You're gonna have to like. It's gonna.
That's
get weird.
okay. I could just.
It's gonna get weird.
I can just. Everything will go right across here.
You have to make that awkward choice in the movie theater where you give them the front of the back when you're crawling over them.
Oh, I give them the back every time, and I go.
Oh wow! You make the sounds the worst.
Sometimes, if they talk through the movie, I'll do that. But if they're hush hush, I usually sit on the aisle.
We were talking about the golf and poker tournament. Canadian shooter says, "Is that not what you meant by green fees?" I'll take the fireman bill. I'll take it.
I'll start throwing out quotes here in a second. Wife asks, "What are you doing?" I said, "Watching Stone." She replies, "Want me to pick up some whiskey?" Hashtag winning.
Sean McCormick, you bagged yourself a winner, my friend. That sounds amazing. I'm watching my friends do some live poker online. So you want whiskey? Yes. All right, so Robert here popping up to $30 with Ace 10, and our resident Super Rock Danny with Queens coming in for a re-raise. Now, when you get a player like Danny re-raising you, pretty much the range I put him on is high pair, right? Jacks are better, right? Because we just saw him limp earlier with 10s.
I don't think I've ever seen him raise
with anything less
with
than
an ace queen, even ace king. I don't think.
Yeah, no.
Because he knows. That
Look, see, even Robert, insta-full, like no question, no like he's looking at it. He's like, nah.
You know, huh? You know.
Whatever.
In his head. See, that's why he's gonna continue to grow. Boom.
Proper 3Bet in the house says, "Hey, Rick and Barstow, why don't we see you more on either Live at the Bike or Stones Live?" That's because he's in Barstow, and it's tough to get out of Barstow. Like, once you get there, you're just kind of stuck.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding, Rick. You know we love you.
Barstow. Is that the same Barstow in that movie way back when?
It is Barstow. Barstow, California.
What's that movie that's from?
No, Rick's a good dude. Rick's always good. He hates when me and Justin do our Urban Dictionary, so that is when he earmuffs it and leaves the room. But other than that, you know,
Absolutely. He's like,
Ricky
on the
Barstow's a good
whiskey.
dude. Yeah, this is a good dude.
If you can't have fun, well, you'll have fun. That's just the rule.
So Kelly waking up with 7s.
Hell, she's had 7s twice now. No.
And
What's
5s.
the name? Yeah. No,
We give away pocket pairs a lot here at Stones.
That's usually quant. That's
3 Jack King all clubs. Whiff City. Nobody really likes it. Check this out. Almost 50-50 when it comes to equity here. Kelly ahead currently. Let's see. Somebody's asking about Kelly's Twitter handle. Is it something about maybe it might be her skincare line. I don't know. Let me look it up.
Possible. Kelly have a Twitter. We'll run over there and ask her.
I'll find it here. I'll find it. We aim to please here in the chat.
We aim to play. I don't even know my Twitter. Our Twitter. What's your Twitter?
Fat Train at Fat Train. Scrolling across the bottom, and yours is there too. T Life Daily Vlogs.
Oh, I do have a Twitter, huh?
Yeah, Kelly Winterhalter. You can type it in the Google there, but it is at eloviskin.com. I think that's how you say it. That is her skincare product line, which apparently is pretty amazing stuff from what I hear.
Looks like What Brain 2005 beats to it. 2015. I keep saying 2005.
Whatever. Okay, so Kelly, if she doesn't get 7, she's busy getting 7-6 suited, raising to 30. And Frederick now with her pocket pair going to 5s. Mario with 7-6 suited. And Angela with ace-8.
Angela's calling. Oh, come on,
Angela doesn't even know. He's like, I got the best 2 live overs ever right here against these hands.
It's like, oh, it's just that much? Oh, okay. Oh, he's raising.
East Coast Grinder, what's going on? Welcome, buddy. Michael 001 hello. Angela 3-bet up to 120. Kelly's going to get out. Frederick now. Not a ton of value there, but he's like, sure. Nope, he gets away too.
Yeah, I see. Oh, man.
Oh, and Mario. Mario's like, hell yeah, I want some of this. Bring it.
I got the button. That's
Yeah,
rule
the
number
button
3.
is a powerful thing.
It is. All right, boom.
Oh,
yeah.
how does he know? 3 bets with ace-8 of hearts and flops the Stone Cold Nutskis. Already has the check mark against
This
Mario.
is my face when I have that hand.
Yeah, has him drawing dead. That might be a tell. I'm just going to put that out there.
Let's just see if he checks.
Now, if you're Angelo here, okay, he already checked.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Mario's going to tank here, and he checks. Or pats his arm, either way.
10. Oh.
Now, this is
That's
such an
even
action
better.
killer. Such an action killer for Angelo.
Because if he has the king.
Well, yeah, but at the same time, I don't know. I almost feel like Angelo has to start extracting value at some time, but he has. In that case, I'd almost check and play it scared and let Mario kind of try to lay his own noose here a little bit.
Yeah, I would actually put Mario on no hearts in this position.
Oh, that's a good
I
call.
would say.
Hey, Sean McCormick points out, which I totally forgot about it. Actually, our boy over there in seat 1, Frederick, would have flopped a set of 5s, so that wouldn't have been a cheap flop.
No, that would not have been.
That would have got spunky real quick on the flop because Frederick can't check there with a set on an all-suited board.
No, he cannot. He's probably sitting there going, don't pair the board, don't pair the board, don't pair the board.
Master C's chiming in, that's why you don't check.
Wow, and Mario raises to win 80. Oh.
Now Angelo with the Academy Award for Most Dramatic Performance.
All in, looks like
there it is.
Looks like he said all in. Yeah.
But you know what? Okay, so people could look at this and be like, oh, bad bet, whatever. But you got it. I mean, dude, that takes some stones right there by Mario. You know what I mean? Trying to exploit the. Yeah, you like that? Trying to exploit the board like that. Like, all right, well.
Trying to see if he had it. I mean.
Because let's face it, if he doesn't have the ace or at least the king there, he can't call that bet.
Not at all. No, not at all. So the fact that he was putting him to the hearts was the reason for his raise. Because he can't call. He can either raise or fold. There's no call there.
Yeah.
You don't intimidate by calling.
So guys, thank you for joining us. If this is your first time tuning in or you like to stalk us on a regular basis, make sure you click that heart and subscribe/follow us. We are always here for some degenerate cash game action with you here every Monday and Wednesday night. And we also have final table of our tournaments on Sunday nights and other special events too, sometimes on the weekend. So make sure you click that notification thing when you subscribe or you follow, and then it'll flash out a little alert saying, "Hey, Stones is live." And then you can be like, "Sorry, honey, I have to leave dinner," because they always appreciate that.
Stud Donkey asked, "Why did he go all in? Why no flat? Who had position?"
I don't know how much. Yeah, exactly. I don't know
Big call's not getting
how much
me
did
on
he
the
have? How much did he have left behind? Actually, I have to look at his
400.
stats. Oh, he said okay. So he puts like 400 on top of the raise there.
So he had 100 by the call,
Yeah.
and then 300 on top.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, you could have either flatted there and then gone for a little bit of value, or flatted and then if you, I mean, I guess if I'm him, I guess you could flat and then bet on the river, but obviously you're not going to get called.
Right,
So
yeah.
in little does he know he
With
gets no more
his
money.
hand,
Yeah.
yeah.
He gets no more money either way there.
yeah. So by going all in, he basically puts him to his hand, hoping he's trying to hit like a set or a flush or full house or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, took all in there in that position. I would have done the same. You can get bet $5 on the river. It's not
Ninja Hedge in the house. All right, that we now have, looks like we're 11 followers away from hearing your nickname story.
Well, there you go. My
we are getting
nickname
there.
story. This will be fun.
So we need 11 more followers.
Is that Kevin over there? No, Kevin's gone. Does anybody know who Goose is? You know who Goose is?
I do not.
Way back in Lucky Derby days. That's
Oh,
how
I
far
mean,
back we're going.
it's one of the things where, like, if I see the picture, like, everybody knows him, right? It's one of those.
Yeah, he's one of those. He's one of those guys. He worked on the graveyard, later swing shift graveyard, and he was a character.
So Angelo's playing his heater here. He had popped it up, and then got 3-bet here to 115 by FG over here. Now keep in mind, you can't see it from that small pic of FG, but he is wearing a Superman shirt in that pic, so be very afraid.
I did not know that.
Clark Kent Superman mode.
Anybody else may not know that. Clark. Looks like he folded.
Let's see here. East Coast Grinder says, "Where's Kyle? Did he get kidnapped by the triad after his friend final table the main event?" No, Kyle. You know what? If you don't follow Kyle Kitagawa on social media, you definitely should. It's entertaining to say the least. But you know, following his Snapchat, Instagram, whatever. Man, that guy is Mr. Jet Setter. He is on a. Actually, I think right now he's in Japan.
Oh, is he?
Oh, he's all over the
Jeez.
place, man. Normally, and it's like the one time he's not traveling. He hits 2 different poker tournaments, like on different like sides of the U.S. in the same day. He's like so DJN. I love it. Like you want to be him. He's just like wheels up. I land. I take an Uber straight to the casino, and I late reg right to the tournament.
Boom, yeah. He's like, I call. Whatever it is, I call.
So Angelo here waking up with another hand, Ace King, popping it to 35. I think these players are starting to get the idea that Angelo is a loose player. Even if he's waking up with hands, he's a super action player. He's raised like 4 of the last 6 hands.
He has, yep. Yeah, 5s are coming. Brandon, come on. You got to call with 9, 10. 8, 9, 10, yeah. Kelly, oh.
Jimmy Mac 240 in the house, throwing up some triangles.
No, you
Thank
guys don't need to unfollow. Everybody knows me, knows I have a personality, and I don't mind embarrassing myself.
Look at these hands. 5s, 8s, Ace King, and 9, 10
All right,
suited.
wow, here we go. Boom.
All right,
Fireworks.
look at this. Top for Angelo. Brandon hits a piece of it.
No set, though.
Both pairs miss. That could have been. Can we change that 6 to a 5?
Yeah. And change that 10.
I'll change that to an 8.
Yeah, we'll just put 8 on the river. 8 on the turn. Kelly's got the only flush.
So she
Which
checks.
is no good.
Looks like she checked first over to Angelo, who's gonna definitely continue with that Ace King. So 155 in the pot. Looks like bet about 120 here by Angelo. Solid bet, 115. Solid bet.
Do the players get anything for playing in this stream poker game? No, they don't. We just gonna talk about them and they gonna look good for the internet people.
You know what? In full disclosure, guys, I think JFK Stones can correct me on this, but I believe that we do, because it is a live stream. I think we give them like some in-house dollars for like some food and drinks. They get like $15 for food and drinks or $20 for food and drinks.
I do take that back.
Something like that. I don't know. But this is not. But all of this is their real money, their pocketbook. I assure you.
It's just like a real game in the casino, just with cameras and these 2 idiots.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, this idiot, I don't know. You're not really an idiot.
I was gonna go the other way, but then I was like, no, that's not nice. I'm just kidding. Hey,
It's all
Patrick,
fun
he's
until
right.
somebody
Joy.
gets hurt. I know. I said I retract my statement. I apologize.
I was talking about the money they get, not that I'm an idiot, but he's right on that too.
9-3, beautiful hand. Aw, Mario, you let me down.
Mario finally waking up with a hand here.
Jackie's. Jackie's. TV time, boom.
People 15 minutes of fame, you get 3 hours of fame here on Stones Live.
Yeah, at least. Depends on what you can laugh.
You know, I want to, JFK Stones, maybe you can chime in here, our resident live stream director. I want to know what player has been featured on the stream the most.
Veronica.
Wow, no, I said player. I didn't
a player.
I didn't say DJ.
Oh, sorry.
I think it might be Frederick. Frederick has been on so many streams, it's not even funny. So
been on 1.
Miss Turn
2.
here, check this out. Ace 10 of spades picks up a flush draw now against Mario's
Told you
jazz.
he was a runner. Bet 70. I heard him. Plain as day. There's a bad beat jackpot. Fire extinguisher.
Now, that's not the card that Mario likes to see on the river, although his jacks are still good. Casey
all in.
ships it. And Mario gets away. Casey with the bluff. Now, he said he shipped it for 135, but we could see that was clearly more. And that was about 2 1/4, something like that. So with that pot, I think it should put him back up around $500, something like that. I think we'll see here when the camera's on. I think that stack size might be a little off.
Just a couple.
Just a little.
There we go. Boom. 385 plus his hand, plus he's about 585.
We always joke and say it's never good when they measure in the middle that you have 77 blinds. Whenever they can calculate your stack in blinds, it's not a good thing.
Yeah, they just do that just to show everybody. I see. Those short stackers, I know, right? I'm not a good short stack player. Never have been. You're limited on your bluffing chips and your equity raising chips.
Yeah, Kelly's cool. She actually lives in the Bay Area, so she just comes up for this cash game. I don't know. We see her like once a month, probably the last.
You talking to yourself right now?
What?
About yourself?
Yeah, exactly. I'm in the third person.
Yeah, beautiful. And as a she. What?
That's both sides of me.
But yeah, Kelly, you can't finish
It's my softer side.
Sorry to interrupt.
No, Kelly's cool. She comes up and and always just like, oh man, what are you gonna play? You play tomorrow? She's like, no, I just gotta drive home tonight. Go take her. Just come up to grind it for a little bit and then head back home.
And then catch a hotel,
Just come up to crush.
grab a shower to shave, or whatever that may be.
So looks like King 10-8 King 10-8 on the flop.
Rainbow.
Kelly spikes a pair, as does Brandon.
Rainbow.
Case
Those
is
don't
looking
know.
to
Rainbow
connect.
means the board. There's no flush draw. Right off the block. The drop. So.
Walt Price says Kelly's playing a big Poker Night in America event coming up on April 22nd, so definitely follow her social media and check her out on that.
25-50 game. Wow, that's a big game.
Yeah, she crushed the last Poker Night in America. Apparently, and I'm sure I'll ask her about this when I'm in the booth with her in a couple of weeks, but I know that there was some definite solid chatter between her and Helmuth, and Helmuth was, doing what Helmuth does, getting a little heated, right? Some of it's for the camera, but some of it's just really Helmuth. So
yeah.
I'd like to get her take on what happened and kind of, because right after that you look at social media and it's like, oh, here we're all golfing at Top Golf, so it's like it's all good times,
Best.
Oh, so Brandon did river 2 pair here
Yeah.
to edge out Kelly.
And Kelly smartly folds. Oh, did she call? See, I'm missing this action. Your stories are getting me into
Sorry guys.
it. 69 big blinds on the low end.
So far I'd probably give, let's see, I'd say our most action player I believe is Angelo so far. He's been splashy enough. That's what I'm guessing. Our most rock player, I'm still going to give the award to Danny.
Ron, yeah. I mean, Angel's not playing the worst of the worst hands.
No, but he's involved probably in the most pots so far,
Yeah.
And when he's coming in, he's raising, and I like it.
Now he's gonna go stone cold.
Cali Kid Kyle's a huge fan. He hates limped pots. He eats limped pots for breakfast. He will raise. He's like, if I'm coming in that pot, I'm raising. End of story. Every time.
Yep. That's my philosophy too. If I can call, I might as well just raise.
Yeah. Speaking of raising, FG does pop to 35. Gets 3 non-believers along with him.
There it is. Wow.
Look at that flop for Robert. Oh God. Middle pair, open-ended, straight flush draw for Robert.
Wow. And he's got a runner trips.
It's funny, Walt Price says, talking about Kelly, he says, I paid her off last time we played. I should have just bought some of her products instead. So they
ask her for him.
Looks like it goes check. FG fires out 95. Over to Robert, 95 to call. What?
Wow, the royal flush fold. Oh,
He did not fold. No way he folded. Oh, looks like Robert putting a 3-bet. Graphics are catching up, but I know Robert raised that and everybody went away. Yeah. It was like, Robert does not fold there.
Nope. Nobody should fold that. It's too bad.
Wow, I have the best username ever in there. Thanks, guys. You guys are fantastic. To my Justin Kelly doppelganger there in the chat.
Put me on cam. Boom.
Oh, that's fantastic. We've actually had people create usernames, like this guy on the stream who's usually on here named Peter, who always eats a salad. And so people create a username like Peter's Salad and stuff like that.
Now, do you gotta create a whole new account to do that?
I don't know.
Can you change your name in
my,
your settings?
my troll game isn't quite that strong yet, so I'm not sure.
Hey, all you trollers out there, is it just in your settings? You can go and change your username, or I'm probably sure it's something like that.
Fat Ass Rip 1993. What's going on, buddy? Welcome to the chat.
Hello.
Danny popping in with some 7s, making it 35 to go from the cutoff.
You can't change your name. Kelly's area says.
Kelly's area. I like that. Justice Kelly Nether Regions.
His.
All right, so Frederick is going to take advantage of that button and the fact that his Ace King pop it up to 90. Looks like Danny
Danny.
gets the call. Yeah.
Wow.
So many red. Stacks of like 15 or something there? What is that?
Right? It's got to be a 5 stacks. And he's first to act, so
Now, if you're Danny here, you're actually, I mean, you didn't hit a 7, but you're not hating life here. Obviously, he's fearing, because of the 3-bet, he's going to fear a higher pair here by Frederick. So he checks over. That's exactly what Frederick's going to do, is rep that.
rep a pair.
And it's sick, because even though Danny's ahead here, it's not like Frederick's, I mean, it's still 45, 55, essentially.
That's not too far off. Yeah, I don't see him calling.
He's getting out of there. So, taking a look at the, Sean McCormick just typed in our cash win command. Taking a look at that, even though Angela is our spunkiest player so far, he's up $855. So, super solid.
He started with 300, looks like then. A little over 3.
East Coast Grinder said, I tried a salad at the table last night while playing and I ended up losing a buy-in. Was it at Stone's? I don't know if the plus EV salad trick works at other establishments. I know it works at Stone's for sure.
Of course it works here.
I don't know. It works here.
If you come here first time, order a salad. Should be okay. It very was a type 4. Yeah, that's Danny. Danny is a very type
Danny's
player.
a rock, guys. So if for those of you who don't know Danny, I know he's a prop player for a long time, a lot of years as well.
He's a decade for me. That's all I'm knowing him.
Yeah, and so at the end of the day, like, I mean, prop players, they get used to sitting on that cash, you know what I mean? It's kind of their thing.
Unless, like I said, unless he's the one that's making the aggression. Yeah, he's.
I like going no
really-
peaky shots for $100 stack. So like, I am not the prop player that you want. I wouldn't be a prop player for very long.
You're gonna build the game, is what you are.
Oh yeah,
You're a prop builder.
Yeah.
That's what the players want, is the prop builders, not the prop rocks. Pop rocks.
Ah, Pop Rocks. What's up, Pop
All
Rocks?
right, hey, Danny's nickname, Pop Rocks.
Pop Rocks and soda. Don't you know some kid died like that?
I don't know. We got chips on 11, guys. Chips on 11.
Oh, guys, we want to get some shirts made that say on 11. Just say like chips, service, floor, everything on 11.
Hold your shirt up and spin it around. Just if a 7 hit, yeah. If a 7 hit, that would be a lot of lockdown chips.
Yeah, so yeah, I think he was just doing a little. I think he was just doing a little set mining there with 7s. Although if I'm gonna do set mining, I generally like more than just heads up player in the pot for sure.
Well, still, I mean, there was a 2-5. What was it? 2-4-6, something like that.
BJJ Fishing Poker asked when 50 Shades of Justin coming out. It's already in production. We haven't picked a release date yet, but there's definitely lots of release. All right, so Queen,
Jack
King,
10.
9, couple of spades here.
Nothing amazing going on.
Yeah, no, Frederick's just gonna bet it to win it.
Yeah, shut it down. Even with the best hand, that board when you wouldn't think you had the best hand. Yeah. 50 Shades of Justin. Don't tell my wife that. 'Cause she'll be
Service
like,
on
"What?"
11, please.
She's all about the 50 Shades of Grey. Or what's the other one? 50 Shades of Shades Darker?
Yeah. So actually, Vocal Terror, Taylor says, tried eating a salad today in the Omaha game, but JFK Stones told me that it was only on the live stream where it's plus EV, so. Waprai says, I want a KISS pinball machine, can you hook me up? I sure can, buddy. There's a couple different models. They range anywhere from about 5 to 7K, but I can actually hook you up with a really good deal on the limited edition one if you want. So hit me up offline, buddy. I'll hook you up.
Or you can contact me. I'll be the middleman. I'll get you the best price.
I'm sure you will, plus his markup fees.
Not much.
Yes.
Just 3.5%. What's a market?
What's a market fee? It's less than tax. You're welcome.
Beautiful.
All right, FG here with pocket 10s raised to 35. Kelly makes the call.
It takes place in Tyler's living room.
That's awesome.
What? All right, pocket 10 still good.
8 queen 6 here. Yeah, Kelly does spike a piece of it.
I can see Kelly betting. She checks. Button bets 50 look like.
Now, this is one of those boards where she could think that, okay, it's very easy to miss because assuming you don't have a queen, I got you beat, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, this is not
Scare card
improving for
both.
Kelly, yeah.
Scare card for both.
Waprai, World Poker Tour pinball machine. I've owned like 3 of them. Much cheaper, buddy. I can hook you up way cheaper there.
Yeah. Right
Like
here.
the 2,500 range to 3K at most.
Now it's safe to say another player has an ace because they probably would have bet the turn if they had an ace.
Yeah, and that does complete a flush draw here. Kelly's just going to check, and he's going to check quite safe as well.
Yeah.
I think he's just checking there and be like, hey, you got the queen, you're good.
Yep. Or the flush. You got it. Well, flush is gonna bet obviously, but how's your coffee doing?
It's good. It's good. This is not
He's got
coffee.
Rockstar.
So this is the resident drink of Stone's live commentators, Rockstar.
Not a paid sponsor.
Nope, only because sometimes Justin crams me here in the booth with some guy named Norman Chad for 6 hours in the middle of the night.
Oh, that was probably fun.
It was for the first 4.
Don't tell him.
And
I mean, he
thank
doesn't
you.
mean that.
Welcome to the chat, Justin's Gentleman Sausage.
Oh, geez. See, somebody's over there just making up names.
Honestly, I'm a huge fan. Like, whoever they are, you have my heart. Like, I love you already.
You know they have a sheet of paper with just tons of your names.
I love it. I love it.
Passwords. Like, all right, log in this person now.
Admins and mods, please do not ban any of those. I want all of them to make appearances in the chat.
Yeah, Gentleman Sausage. Log out, put the next one up. Let's see how many you have. I say he's got 7. You want the over or under?
Oh, God. Under for now, but you know it's going to go way over.
How do we know it's a he?
I'm just assuming.
I mean, I'm sure you can attract a lady.
Thank you. It's been known to happen once or twice. So it looks like Danny, Brandon, and Robert all tied with the big stacks here. 1,200. Angelo slightly less at 11. Oh, Wapri, Sacramento Memento.
Sacramento.
Justin's Gentleman Sausage says, I already know who he is. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. I believe I
Should
do.
look in the mirror on that one because that's not fair. We can't do that.
East Coast Grinder pumping in his little sign says, is it me or does Kelly W tend to check back a lot of her turns? I would like to know what her turn play frequency is like. I know, where's our random, you know, online you can have those random stats, you know?
Yeah, just send me that one.
Yeah.
Type it in. What is her call time per dollar? She spends about 2 seconds per $5. Actually, that's a long time.
It's good.
2 seconds per $2.
Guys, once again, thank you for joining us here on Stones Live.
Yes.
You are watching a 5-5 no limit holder game. Right here, Justin Kelly, Tyler Thompson.
That's me.
Coming at you.
Don't wear it out. This is my first day, so let me know how I did.
How's he doing so far? If you like this guy, type 1 in the chat. If you hate this guy, type 1 in the chat.
Is the dealer a dude? I believe so. I don't know who the dealer is. Yeah, let me know how I'm doing. 1 to 10, go. 10 being great, 1 being not so.
Now, dyslexic people are going to type in 0-1, you know that, right?
Hey, 2. I'll take it. I'll take it. A 1, a 1,
Oh my
beautiful.
I just read Justin's earlier comment.
One-eyed liar. Boom.
There we go, there we go.
It's all over the board. I got the 1s and the 10s, so we'll take the average and call it a 5.
Zolkenstein, I like that name there.
Oh no, we got 7. Now we're back to a 5.
So Brandon pops it to 45. Looks like Kelly made the call.
Oh, and that's why. Why not?
Top 2 pair for Brandon Kelly here with possible running flush draw and as well as a straight draw.
He's got a double belly.
Nice one, Ninja Hedge. So Brandon's going to bet out 80.
So he's got Kelly. I don't know. She's not gonna call.
Yeah, you know, that's a sizable bet there. Kelly's not the player who's going to chase that.
9. Well, I mean, King of 9 or running diamonds would made her safe. 0.01 Boy Colter. Thank you.
So guys, there's a couple hundred of you here. Where are you tuning in from? The person who's tuning in from the farthest away wins a puppy. I know that's JFK Stone's thing, and last time we forgot to poke holes in the box when we mailed it. Yeah, he cleans out the SPCA's, the shelter. He's a nice guy.
Okay, yeah, there we go. Very good.
He's a good dude like that.
My dog is we just had our 7 puppies.
Nice.
They were a tricolor border collie and German Shepherd. Smart.
We got
dogs.
one guy from out of the galaxy tuning in from Pluto. Very cool.
What? Pluto's still around, huh?
Nice, nice. Like the Disney character. Robert here is going to raise it up to 30 with Ace Jack suited.
Yeah, why does Pluto not wear pants, but Goofy does? They're both dogs. No?
Lion Locks 333. No puppies were harmed in the making of this show, I assure you.
Just after the show.
It's true.
9.5 off, Angela Folds.
So I am Horcrusher says he's watching Breaking Bad right now. Just a side note, there was some super fans who basically took down all the seasons of Breaking Bad and condensed it all down into like a 2-hour movie.
Oh, wow.
Right? And it was an impressive feat to do all that. However, watching that movie kind of sucked and really makes you realize why you needed that length of time. You needed to watch this because there's so many great things I was expecting to see in the movie that was completely left out. Like they just omitted so many great characters, and I'm like, you know what? Yeah, it's a fantastic show.
Was that the one? No, it's not the one about the jail, is it?
No, it's one where they cooked meth. Yeah, it was good. It makes it sound so dark and depressing, but I promise you, it's good. You're cooking meth in an RV because you're a science teacher who's diagnosed with basically a terminal illness. So if I'm going to die, I'm going to make a bunch of money for my family and call it a day.
I'm going to put that on my list of seasons to watch.
I think you were faking it with your phone there. I don't think you actually...
Sorry, hold on. I mean, They don't know. I got no winner. They can only see two-dimensional.
Frederick exercising his button option here, popping it up to 30 and flopping a flush draw.
He's got a bet. Give me a check bet, and how much? Let's say 70. 45. That's it. He verbalized it. I heard him. Insta call. This should be good. 2 definitely helped his set. He's got a set. Now you gotta check. All right. 7.
7 on the river here, and that is going to complete the flush for Frederick. Pot at 160, he's going to go for some value. Oh, and
Hundo?
let's see, if he bets small enough, he might just get a whatever call, I'll look you up, because I river to 7.
Yeah.
Might just be
Good.
just enough. Oh, 75, I bet you for 100, he folds.
I bet you.
75 was like the perfect value
Write
price, I
that
think, to
down.
get FG to call.
I'll say no, he calls.
What's that? Oh,
You write that down on our little side bets.
yeah, that's all right.
Best of 5.
Do it.
I thought maybe we should get like some dollar bill chips, whatever. All right, dollar.
We can do side bets in here.
Little fun side bets.
I always do side
We
bets.
gotta use the audience as the answer.
I like it.
They're like, all right, what do you think the audience is gonna say?
What would you do if?
How many square feet are in this building? You think they're gonna say? And they have to just guess a number, and you have to decide what they're gonna guess.
Bend over 997 coming in from Ireland. Man, good for you. What time is it there?
Ireland.
Solid. I'll do a quick
6
little-
hours from now,
Is that what it is?
give or take.
I like to go Google. I'm like, Ireland's time.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of people watching us on YouTube, so it's like
4 in the morning. You are a champ.
Oh, I was
Yeah,
right
that
on
was
the
from
money.
Ireland right there.
England, still 6 hours. Yeah, we got a lot of people all over the UK watching us, and so we're like, we had to learn the time differences because they're all asleep when we're live streaming.
Wow, I gotta respect Sean McCormick here. He actually Googled, he said, I'm in Madagascar, which is actually the absolute farthest civilized place you could be from Sacramento. Give me the puppy. Yes, I Googled that. I respect that. Congratulations, Sean McCormick. You win the puppy, and we're gonna send you a bottle of whiskey as well.
With the puppy opened.
Even though I know you already have a bottle on the
Puppy
way.
has some water. Liquids.
So we got raise here by Brandon, a 3-bet by Robert.
South Sac. Mac Road is Ireland. All right, they both flopped.
Now,
nuts.
did you see Robert just staring down Brandon right there? Like, he didn't even look at the board when it flopped. Robert just stared at him.
He's got position, doesn't need
Yeah,
to.
both players check here.
Okay, watch it.
4
3.
peels. Board's getting more and more coordinated. Lots of red.
They're gonna check. They're both kicking each other on the table. Check.
Oh, Robert gets there, you dirty birdie.
Robert's sneaky. He's got a bet here.
Yeah. So pot's at 180. Let's see, what's it gonna do for value? Like 75, 80 bucks?
Yeah.
No, less than that. 65. I like it. That's about max value there. Oh, and he
calls.
gets it. I swear to God, probably 80 doesn't call. That's solid. Solid bet by Robert.
80. Does he show?
No, you're not gonna show.
All right. Have the one drunk puppy. Depends on how big it is. If it's like a Beethoven dog or
It's like that. Was it a cartoon dog? Like the one that would be in the Alps and have like the barrel around its neck. Remember that? Like the medical dog. You get like a big Burmese dog or whatever.
There's dogs that are just huge.
Yeah, right.
I saw a dog at the dog park that was almost as tall as my waist. It was like not 6 feet. It was like 4.5 feet tall. I was like, dang, that's some good meat. I'm just joking. I don't eat dogs.
That's some good meat. What country were you in?
What?
All right, so Angela's still our big winner, up 840, followed by Robert after that pot, up about 4 and some change.
He made a couple pennies. I'm surprised he called that so fast. You know, he probably just like, I'm calling
I
whatever.
was checked all the way down and tried to go Bluff City, and it's funny because it's not generally like Robert to check that many streets, so I could see that he kind of took that into play, like, okay, well, Robert's probably just making a play at the pot, and I have literally the only hand that can beat nothing.
Yeah,
You know, I got nothing, you know?
Maybe he has like pocket threes.
Little bluff catcher
Couple
show.
little, I mean, it's a good call. I agree. He's probably trying to do it for information, possibly, but I think these players know each other well enough to understand.
So it looks like a super limped around pot. Frederick here with top
Totally.
pair open-ended. Danny with a mid pair and a straight gut shot.
Don't count Angelo out. He's got 4 deuce. He could run a set of trip deuces or something.
I love it.
Who made the bet? Frederick with Jack. Okay. Even Danny folds a king 10.
JFK Stone's also giving you fun facts. Bluff City is right next to Whipville. It's true. If you look at a map, they're actually right. They're very close.
Like a walking distance, or you need to get like a bus?
No, walking distance for sure.
Like a hop, skip, and a jump, or?
Well, there's not a big population. It makes population you, bro, because you missed that flop. That's it.
Population. Oops.
Damn.
I'm out. Rumble Pack says I'm out. Everybody say goodbye to Rumble Pack. Is it just early? If Ireland's up at 4 o'clock, I don't know what you're escaping
I
to.
like it. I like it. You're either just getting up or you're on the end of the bender for the night. I respect it.
Oh man, you got another one. Justin's.
Oh, my good old beanbag. Nice. Congratulations. I will oblige you and I'll give you a little scratch. Just saying.
Yeah, they've been playing pretty tight. There's been a couple players that are a little looser on the calls. Kelly's one, Angelo.
And Mario's actually been not afraid to mix it up too. We saw him try to, basically dry bluff into the nut flush of Angelo over there. So speaking of Mario, he's got 7s here. He's going to make it 50 to go.
I think this is the hand that's going to get crazy, just to help you out.
Oh my god, all 3 of my usernames are in here at the same time.
Oh, that's fun.
Justin's got a lot of body parts in here at the chat, and I respect it all. Thank you guys. Thank all of my body parts for joining us tonight for this show. Very good.
We got anything at T-Live? No, just at T-Live, huh?
All right, so it looks like original aggressor here checks
No
as well. Angelo's going to take a stab at it. Pots at 170. Angelo bets at 100. Pretty solid bet here.
It's a safe bet.
Frederick's going to run for the hills. And so is Mario.
And both go. All right, move it along. Let's get to the next one. Have you ever been in here where there hasn't been a set over set?
Where there has been a set over set?
Where there has been.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That's what I meant.
It's gnarly. The last gnarliest hand I think we can all relate was a bigger game. Was it the 5-10-20 game? Where Jake, oh poor Jake, he 3 bets or 4 bets pre-flop to $700. Gets called by Sean with 9-5 suited.
Which Sean?
I forget his last name. So he gets called by 9-5 suited. Flop comes 9-5 deuce.
Yeah.
Rainbow, and this thing is like 700 pre. The guy's never got. He shouldn't have a hand that ever beats you there. Even 9s or 5s, let alone 9-5, 9 deuce, 5 deuce. And everybody in the chat all felt like the nut kick. We're like, rest in peace, Chips. Goodbye.
Yeah, poor Jake.
So bad. So Danny here dragging down a small pot with Ace King.
Danny moving down though. He's 3rd. He was on top. We got Robert that jumped up.
Oh, sorry, C-Mill. Thank you for correcting me, guys. It was Brian, and he called 700 pre with 9-5. And Jake did handle it like a boss. I mean, he just looked at him, dude, and so many players we've all seen just flip out when because he should never have a hand there.
Right.
Yeah, flops 9-5 deuce, super gnarly.
Yeah, especially that board. Yeah, the only hand you should have. Even with a $700 4 bet, you should be calling with pocket pair at worst. Maybe Ace King, maybe Ace King.
Yeah, no.
Maybe.
And that's why he looked at him the second he called. He's just like, okay, well, you must have kings or aces. He's just like,
probably like,
tables
it's
9,
Jake.
Tables 9-5. He's just like, oh my god.
It's Jake. He's got to have like the best hand ever. I should just call with whatever.
Just threw up a little bit.
No. Now he's Brian Sicko. Jake said that's not supposed to happen. I can see Jake doing that. I can see him going. That's not supposed to happen.
I mean, dude, if when you're Brian and you bank that flop with 9-5, you're like. And guys, there's actually we clipped out a little clip of it as well. And yeah, so
for the internet,
for sure.
The internet.
Yeah, so we'll post that in there. Hey, Engage the Killer. I did read about that on Facebook. Our thoughts and our thoughts and prayers go out to Sal. Super good guy. You may have seen him here. I believe he final tabled the senior event. I think he might have final tabled some other tournaments here. Super good guy. So yeah, our love goes with you, man. We hope everything works out for you.
Does that Sal like the limit player?
I don't know. I can show you a picture. I'm sure it's the Sal.
Because I only know one Sal, but he's a 3-6 player, 4-8 player. Take a look, see if I recognize him.
Well, that's Jack Nicholson. So give me a second.
Not Jack Nicholson. Because if it is that Sal, man, that guy was fun. He was great. I mean, he's not gone, obviously. He's still here, but
he's tuning in here, giving us some love.
I don't know him. Wow, how do I not know him?
He's got a giant stack of Stones chips in front of him there. He's like a bit more of a tournament player, yeah.
Hanging on to these.
Yeah, he did win the senior event.
He did? Okay. Well, good for him. Maybe I'll get to meet him.
Yeah.
I always like to meet legends.
All right, so it looks like Brandon's going to raise it up maybe $40? 35, actually.
35. Yeah, I saw that 40 right there, but I'm like, oh, it's just small.
Normally Danny keeps the chips closer. All right, so Robert Y here wakes up with queens. Did he flat? Oh,
did.
sneaky Robert.
He flatted.
And Frederick flats too. Wow.
He flatted on the cutoff. I can see him flatting on the button, but not on the cutoff.
And this is going to bring everybody in behind him. Kelly here with Jack 9 suited. Justin's marble. You are too funny, my friend.
This is
All
right
right,
now.
to the board, 8-5 deuce, couple of hearts out there.
Okay.
I don't think anybody's ever going to put Robert on a hand like queens. Our original aggressor, Brandon, does flop a straight draw. And it looks like he checked through to Robert. Robert's definitely going to fire. Pot's at 155. Robert fires at 85.
And that's probably going to kill it. Fortunately. He got no action. Oh, he shows the pocket queens, and everybody goes, oh, sneaky Robert.
That's right, yeah, we did have Sal in the booth there for a minute. I think I was doing commentary on that game. We had him in the booth because when he won the seniors event, he also won enough points for the cruise. So for the poker
Oh, he
cruise.
was on that? Oh,
yeah,
that's awesome.
so we brought him in here and and he hung out for a minute. Yeah, super nice guy.
I was jealous because I'm like, oh, I love cruises.
I've never been on a poker cruise, but I definitely want. I want to try one
You
out.
ever been on a cruise?
Yeah, but
Okay.
it's been forever. Here's the last time I was on a cruise. You ready for this? The movie theater on the ship was playing Robin Hood with Kevin Costner. That's the last time I was on a
89?
cruise. Yeah, I don't even know. Early 91?
You were a kid. You were like
yeah, oh, true. Yeah.
10 or something?
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
Wow. Shoot, before I had kids, I was always on them. It was great.
Yeah.
Actually, story, I got engaged on a cruise. Made the commentator boss like, yeah, I gotta get on stage. I gotta do this on stage. And then I was honeymooned on a cruise.
Nice.
It was fun. We love cruises.
6 more followers.
Uh-oh.
And then we're going to get your story, my friend.
It's an amazing story.
Click that
Get
button.
the popcorn and the soda.
Click that button, follow and subscribe. Then we're going to hear your infamous nickname.
And the shots. Almost started from that train. Funny thing is, when I came here, I didn't know who Train was, and Justin came. Yeah, Justin.
Yeah.
Justin number 1 or 2. I don't know who is number 1 or number 2. He
We'll
goes,
give him number 1
he
since
goes,
he's been
that's
here.
Justin. I'm like, I knew that.
Of course.
Don't hire me. I'm not smart.
Look away, I'm ashamed. JFK Stone's confirming
Here's the shirt.
Kevin Costner's Robin Hood did come out in 91.
Oh, that's pretty close.
Yes.
To 89.90. Chips on
With
12.
the hit theme song by Bryan Adams.
That was a good movie, though.
It was.
Some of the
You know
old
who
movies
played
are great.
the bad guy? What's his name? Who's also the bad guy in Die Hard? Hans Gruber in Die Hard. Whatever his name was. Fantastic actor. Rick something?
What is his
I
name?
think he passed away recently or in the last couple of years. Super
IMDb,
good dude.
go.
I know.
Go. I'm on IMDb, just so you know. Don't wear my name out.
I won't. Hans
search it.
Gruber actor. Come on, people are gonna beat me to it. It's Rick something. Oh, Alan Rickman. That's
Alan,
right.
That's pretty close.
That is right. And he passed away in January of last year.
Yep. Alan, yeah, he did play the good villains. I'll cut your heart out with a spoon.
I know. I love it.
Why a spoon? Because it'll hurt more, you twit. I can't do the voice.
That actually is a solid. Not many people could just recite a random Robin Hood line like that. I respect it.
Yeah, I can.
Oh, look at this flop for
Oh,
FG in the house.
no.
So FG pops it to 60. Angelo makes the call, and FG flops the Stone
Gotta-
Cold Nutskis.
Don't bet. Don't
Also
bet.
with the club redraw.
Don't bet. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's
California, what's going on?
just so everybody knows, they can't see the players' cards. Just us.
So FG bet 65. Angelo here is basically drawing to a chop,
Yep.
and he gets away.
I can see him if he had the ace of clubs calling.
See, the problem with that board is, if you and this is kind of what happened earlier with the all-suited board, if you don't bet there and a jack or an ace peels, it's not like you're going to get any action anyway.
Yeah.
So I might as well bet there and make him come along, you know?
Make him pay to come along, yeah. No free cards. 1,500 is the chip leader, looks like. He's over.
Don't worry about it. Everybody just click that heart and follow
over
us
here checking
now.
how many.
Just checking. So close to getting this guy's story.
He's over
I
here,
wanna
Tom.
know
I'm
it.
like, who are you responding to? Slice Poker has 4,000 followers.
I'm good at multitasking. They call me the toe typer.
The toe typer.
And Justin had chimed in earlier. Let's see here. I am going to be in the booth here if you guys want to tune in and get Kelly live. Me and her are going to be in here on May 8th.
Yeah, this
are gonna
is
be
live, guys.
doing
We're just
it.
25-minute delay. So,
We are live, extremely alive
We
with
are
you,
live,
responding
yes.
with you in the chat. The footage we are watching is roughly 20-25 minutes old. Sometimes this is a paradox Twilight Zone concept
I think
for
me
people.
responding to that comment should tell them that we are live.
Again, I don't know how much people really
But-
understand the internet is a very scary place.
Well, we have bots that are speaking for us that
It's true.
translate everything.
Is this real life? What's going on?
Ooh, we got some mind talking.
Jenna in the dealer box.
Jenna dealer.
Action dealer.
Jenna, that's what I've heard. I have heard Jenna is an action dealer. I don't know why. Hopefully I can find out. T-Life Daily Vlogs. Come on.
No, but it should just like pop up your actual start. Like,
You gotta capitalize the T.
shut up.
All right.
Oh, that works.
Yeah, all right, there you go. All right, beautiful. Why not? I already shouted you out earlier.
Yeah.
Bring it on! Anybody here watching that knows me outside of this screen? Let me know in the comments.
Besides the wanted posters in the post office,
No, those came down 7 on the 3rd.
the statute of limitation.
Yeah. That one
ran
came
out.
down. I was happy. I walked in and I'm like, do I walk in with a mask on or a hoodie? And they're like, nah. And I was like, oh, it's not there. This is great. But that was the one up over there. I checked one down here in Lincoln. All right, so we have an action flop. Looks like it's a big blind call. Looks like 5-way action to a flop. We got a flush, straight, and a pair. No sets. Yeah, looks like Frederick's gonna bet. Call with a 10. Ooh. Frederick's gonna take it down with that ace. And let's go check, check. Check, check, and scoop. How's an action flop?
Action flop. So much action.
I dissected that so fast. Boom. 1.5 for Robert. Casey's still down.
Robert, our big stack right now. Casey did get a little bit of life earlier on his all in.
I mean, he's holding down that low end quite well.
Casey is an avid fan of just about anything and everything sports related. I know that I've seen him on Facebook, like sliding dirt bike sideways around a fun course. Yeah, Casey's just a fun dude.
Yeah, dirt
And when
biking is fun.
when he's not busy grinding the poker side, he's busy grinding the dark side over there and handling blackjack tables.
Destroys. Hey, everybody in the comments, if you are interested, put down in the comments if you have been to Stones. Put a 1 if you have, or a 0 if you haven't, and want to.
Yeah.
Let's see who's been here and who hasn't. That's always fun to see, and I want to see actually. I don't
So we
care
got
about this guy. I want to see.
yeah, he wants to
You
see.
just dissect the hand. I want to
I
see how
never
these
do.
people.
All right, well, I'll take care of that then. So Casey does raise to
One's been
45. Mario with calls here with ace-8. Now this flop, Mario's got 2 overs,
1,
the
0,
best
0,
hand,
okay.
open-ended.
Great.
What a beast.
I've been stoned. Okay. That's in my
That's why I love our chat. Our chat is very entertaining.
Yes, they do know how to have fun. They have that comical bone. Looks like we have about 50-50 thus far of been here and haven't been here. Of course, if you're in England or whatnot, it's a little far.
Yeah, Mario bets, takes it down. Looks like my sausage likes being tucked to my left leg. That's very solid.
I'm 17. Soon, my friend, soon. Very soon. Hey, you can play here underage as long as you don't get ID'd and hit a jackpot.
The views of the commentators are not necessarily those views of Stone's management. You like that disclaimer? That's all I can do.
Not at all.
That's all I can do. That's it. That's all I got.
I concur.
There's the man.
There he is.
What's up, cashing out chips?
Are those real?
It is.
6-7 depending on temperature. Beautiful.
Yo, it's always a good game, you know, when people are walking by with just like, oh yeah, I'm just like got stacks on racks on stacks of chips over here.
I think it's best when they're pushing them.
Yeah.
It's like, well, you got a few chips there.
Did Mario just no? The graphics are always like, did Mario just ship it? Okay, so these graphics are not wrong for Casey. Casey with aces over here, +1. Did he just limp? Oh, he did limp. You dirty dog. I love it.
He's playing sneaky.
So now Mario pops it with King Queen over here.
And he's going to 3-bet.
No, he's just gonna
just
limp.
gonna
He's gonna let Mario just. Oh, if a king or queen comes out here on the flop, oh man, king high or queen high flop would have been over.
Yep. He'd have been all in, doubling up. Let's see what he does.
I love you guys.
He doesn't look interested. He just doesn't look interested. So, oh, you see how he looked in the camera? He's like, watch this.
He's like, watch this. This one's for you guys. Oh, our split cam back in action. So he's checks.
thinking.
Mario fires out 60, and he flats. So dirty. Now look at Mario. Look at him right here. Mario's just staring at him.
He's like, why? Why are you smirk calling me?
Now
He
total,
smirk.
yeah, total brick city here.
If he checks, yeah, don't check here. It's gonna be a check. Yeah.
No, he did check. He checked.
did,
So
okay.
ace. If ace comes, oh man, I would have loved to see a king or queen on the river and ship it. Now, little does he know, obviously Mario can't call here at all.
Yep.
I honestly, as sad as it is, I mean, short of raising pre, I think Casey almost got maximum value out of that hand.
Yeah. I mean, even if he bets on the turn, I don't think he's gonna call. I know me in that position if I king queen, I don't think I'd call. Anything over maybe a third of the pot, I don't think I'm gonna call.
Okay, so JFK Stone says, fun fact, Fat Stream final table to Hydra with 589 players and busted out on the first hand. I'll have you all know it was not the first hand. It was the first hand that I played, but it wasn't like the first hand dealt.
Yeah.
And I was just more mesmerized by the plaques, because I'd never seen those before.
Last time I played was in Reno.
Hey, fun fact, JFK Stones hopped in our cash game for like 10 minutes until he got snapped off and stacked and then came right back in the booth. Fun fact.
Oh, fun fact.
And if he needs some cold Stones water for that burn, it's readily available.
That's not a big enough bottle, I don't think.
No, that's why I brought 2 bottles.
Oh, and I got one over here. We got 3.
Yes.
We are doing great. Plaque on plaque. Sounds like a dentist joke.
So Sean McCormick bringing on the good old hand on the shoulder tell. We see this a lot, guys. Players at the table will posture like this. The good old, like they're just like maybe they've been working out a little bit, you know?
Like, oh, I'm sore. Yeah. Lifting all that stuff.
I love it. JFK Stone's now auditioning for new commentators. Come on, it's Tyler's first day. Oh, he was talking about me.
Beautiful.
My
Okay.
bad.
I was getting worried. I was like, are they watching me?
Oh my god, my username trolls are the best. He said, I know a thing or two about burns. Hilarious. Mr. McWiFi, Stone's located right outside Sacramento, California, right off Highway 80.
On the left side if you're coming from Sac. So don't look on the right. Some people don't know.
Now I see 8 players there. Did we lose one? Somebody get up? Did I miss something? Oh, Danny picked up that in seat 9.
That sounds all right because he wasn't getting anything. He's probably going down. He's like, I'll take my $500 win and go to 1-3.
That's good.
I don't see him anywhere. Maybe
Fun fact, David Tuckman called out JFK Stones on Twitter. Well, that's always good times. Nothing like a good old Twitter war. I mean, hell, if our president can do it.
Yeah, right?
That's the most political I'll ever get right there.
Yeah.
Freaking hate politics.
Which president are we talking about?
I thought you were gonna say who's our president. I like it. I don't know. Oh. Stop trying to get me to talk about it. It's like I bet you can't get you to bet. Wait, what?
Bet I can't get you to say his name. What's his name?
I forget.
Trium?
Folds around.
Folds around.
Oh yeah, it was just super chop all the way down. And see, the funny thing is, so and now guys, you guys can chime in here. I think for me personally, it's kind of you're either a player who never chops or you're a player who always chops. And for those of you who may not be too familiar with cash game poker, that's pretty much when everybody folds to just the 2 blinds, the small and the big blind. There's no sense in really playing. It's just you guys. There's no, you just chop it. Otherwise, the house gets a few dollars and nobody really wins. You're playing for a break even.
Yeah. Unless of course there's a promotion going, like I did one time, and small blind had aces, and he looks at me and goes, "I want to play." And I looked at him and I go,
Okay, yeah.
And that was when aces are beat.
Yeah, exactly.
And I beat him on the river with a 2 high flush, and so he got his $100. He gave me 25. Tipped whoever the heck else he had to, and we all left to have a happy day. So, but that's another reason why you would play, and that's when you give him the eye and you go, "Hey, I want to play."
Yeah, that's when you look at him. You should call me. I will pay to call. I will pay for your call.
And then the dealer's looking at him and go, "Yeah, I don't care, whatever."
Yeah, man. So Mario here under the gun with Queen Jack. I think he had either did a live straddle or popped it up. Kelly made 75 to go.
Yep.
Mario calls. Ooh, Queen high from Mario. Hits it.
Pocket 3s just look horrible. Same as pocket 2s, 4s. They just look horrible on the flop if you don't hit your set. But she's gonna represent. She's gonna say 60. Hurry up, throw in 60, and then she's gonna be like, well, crap.
Mario's gonna go anywhere here.
No, I don't see him going anywhere either.
Four
Drawing
hearts
closer.
peels. Yeah, no, Brick City. This does actually give her a weird bottom end straight draw here if a 6 comes off.
Oh, look who just pops in, Eric.
Oh, yeah, ship
This
it.
guy. Where I gotta yell at him for a second.
Mr. Mailman is coming in the house here because he likes just mailing pots and chips right to
He
C9
does.
there.
He does have a fun laugh. I do like his laugh.
He's good. He's a good dude. He's a good dude. He's came to a couple of my home games. Always good action. Another 7 on the river here. It's going to give Mario our check mark.
I think I'll check. No, she can't check here. She has to bet.
Pots at 630. This is a spot where you pretty much know your beat, but he's called you all the way down. And what draw is there on the flop? You know, besides some weird straight draw. I mean, I guess, yeah. So she checks. She plays it safe. I think obviously she knows she bets anything here. He calls. It's just spewing chips at that point.
Yeah. It's another thing of knowing the players too.
Yeah.
If you don't know the player and her action as being as a bettor, you know, she can fire, but she knows the player and realizes she's lost. Cut your losses and move it on.
We're going to see what he's sitting down with, guys. It is table stakes after they get started.
I saw a second green look like maybe 300 more, and then three. So look, I think 1100.
Yeah.
That's my guess.
I mean, it's table stakes, so they can sit down with whatever they want. you
Oh,
know.
Watt 3 2015. 1100. Whatever. He's having.
Oh my God, JK Stones, you're the worst. He's posting the YouTube link and the exact time I bust out of the Hydra. I did ship it in.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
I'm gonna save that
better
later.
hand. For
Somebody
sure.
save that and send it
The
to
worst.
my Twitter or something.
The worst. God, I don't know if I want to relive that.
That's gotta be fun.
No, it's not really.
Let me just open up a new tab. Boom.
No, here, I'll show it to you.
I'm watching it right here.
Donkey.
You donkey. Did you send the actual link?
Oh, I ship it with Ace 5. Oh, I run into Jacks. That's right. I'm the worst.
You have the chin on the face. That's like no.
Yeah. Not to mention that Veronica's kneeling me the whole time too, because she's like, "Oh, Justin with his crappy Corvette."
And look at that flop, ace king. That's like a jackpot hand flop. Looks like Frederick's got the checky check, meaning nobody can beat him unless he gets bluffed out of the hand, which was a bet of 40. He's gonna call, looks like, and a fold. See, players that fold before the action ahead of them, it's kind of, especially in big games, it's very, very rude. So it's best if you're going to play a game and you're playing a big game to kind of play in turn to keep the integrity of the game intact. Obviously, like in a limit game, you can kind of just go out of turn a little bit, but in general, you want to keep the action in turn.
And it's funny because, like, you know, you'll play some no-net hold'em with some players who are newer to the game, and you know they fold out a turn, and then you tell them, hey, yeah, you just gotta kind of wait till it's your turn, and then they're like, well, like, why?
What does that mean?
And I'm like, well, because I mean, like, you know what? I'm gonna explain it one time, and if you don't get it, then I'm not gonna explain it.
Yeah,
again.
then
You know
you
what I
go
mean?
play 3-6.
Yeah,
Or you just give them aces and tell everybody to fold, and they go wait, and then they get it.
yeah.
Then they get it. They're like, that makes sense.
My body parts are now chiming into different aspects about my car that they like or dislike.
Do you know who this person is?
No, I have no idea who this person is, but I'm
awesome.
sure they'll alert me.
They're probably somewhere in the room just staring at you going,
I hope so, but I respect the triple account troll status, like, because that takes like a solid amount of effort. It
takes a little bit of
I
time.
respect that.
They obviously respect you enough to do that.
Tips hat that I'm not wearing.
Yeah. Put the emoji. All right. Okay. Wait, is this a call at 10? Isn't this a 5-5?
It could be
live 10.
live straddle, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a live straddle. Let's say call at 10. That's like a min raise.
They like to keep our booth boys on their toes. So it looks like we do have a raise here from Angelo, 5 deuce from the big, popping it to 40.
And he was the no, he wasn't the eraser.
No, Brandon calls with 9s. Queen, Jack, 6, couple of clubs here. Angelo in Whip City. And Brandon, oh, look at that. Angelo firing out with the C-bet here.
Well, let's just see what you may have.
Those 2 cards, kind of coordinated scary here, but Brandon does have position. He's going to just call here and, oh, wow. So super scary, guys, because King 10 got there, clubs got there. Brandon likes/hates that card.
7-8 almost got.
Well, Angelo checking now. Brandon checks behind. Ooh, I don't know if I would have checked. If another club peels, you're not going to like it. Oh, you like that though.
Love that.
You like that.
Unless Jack Queen was playing.
So now, pots of 220. If Angelo, ooh, this is the wrong time to start firing.
125? Yeah, 125.
Somebody in the chat said 1 outer. I don't. Maybe a 9 was folded, possibly.
Oh, maybe. Where's our across the board?
Well, before it came out there, probably was.
Yeah.
So bet 1 1/4 here. Now, the only hand you're worried about, obviously, is queens, which you don't put them on, or queen jack. I guess
pocket jacks, and that's never
or jack 9 or jack 6.
Yeah, all right.
Whatever. Long story short, you love 9s full.
Yes, you do.
It's just a matter
You
of,
bet. What is he gonna do? What is he
what,
gonna do?
you know, do I go for value here? The check on the turn, this is kind of what he's thinking here. He's like, you know, do I open up the floodgates? Do I just call?
Yeah. What do you say? 200 more?
Yeah, yep, he is going for the blood.
200 more.
Another 200.
And Angelo's gonna think. Yeah, he's gonna. Oh, is he gonna give it a camera think? To save face? No, he falls pretty quick. Okay. And Brandon takes that one down with what we would call the nuts.
Brandon's hoping, like, please tell me you made the flush. Please tell me you made the straight. Please tell me you made anything.
Please tell me you don't beat me, but you made something that's almost beating me.
You know, just that actual thing right there that says, oh, you can't see that. Don't say that out loud, but that right there, that just hurts me. That hurts me.
Oh, jeez.
I love it.
It's me. It's me. Why do you see it and I don't?
Because I'm not a mod.
I want to be a mod. Make me a mod. What the heck?
I will not make you a mod. Type something in.
Right click. Mod me.
You don't get the power, bro. It's your first day on the job. You don't get the power.
That's okay. I don't even know what that means.
I don't think I can even do it. That doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't.
All right.
I think Twitch has to do it. Whoever's the main.
No, I
whoever
just did it.
Twitch.
You're welcome.
Oh, thank you. Now, what can I do with that power?
Nothing.
Sweet. So glad I got that power.
And you actually said mode me, which is just a totally different thing altogether.
Making sure everybody knows. I was trying to throw everybody off, but you threw it. I know.
So Kelly here pops it up to 25 with ace queen.
It does. On the +2.
Frederick makes the call. Casey does. Ooh, Mario with 10s, 3-bet to 135. Everybody with some action here.
This could be an action flop. Let's all get our drinks in hand and let's drink for a set. Here we go. Oh, she folded. Oh,
Kelly lets it go. Frederick does, and this is going to be, the cascading folds around.
Too big of a bet?
I was hoping that would have been a sweet action flop for everybody.
That would have been a sweet action flop. Can we run the flop once? It's 25 later. I keep forgetting. I'm running over there.
The funny thing is, I think if Kelly calls that, everybody calls behind her.
Yep.
Right? But since she folded, everybody's like, nah, because there's no money in it at that point. There's no value.
There. Yeah. As soon as somebody calls, then usually the pot odds are getting there. And then everybody calls, so.
Guys, we are just 4 followers away right now from hitting that 4,100 mark milestone. So definitely click that button and follow us. We are here with you every Monday and Wednesday to spew some live cash game action. You see Kelly there? I believe she's our first player. Oh no, there's some other ones. White chips now have entered the arena. They are $100 chips. Greens are $25 chips. Reds are 5s.
And blues, well,
they're blues.
Figure it out.
We call them
blues.
Call them tippy chippies, just for tipping.
I
food.
like to tip the reds.
For food.
I'm a
Good
red
man.
tipper,
Good man.
based on the pots anyway. Because everybody knows dealers aren't working for wages. Unfortunately, in this day and age, everything is kind of inflated. So
Just like that new gas tax we're going to get here in California. Gotta love it.
yeah, I'm glad I'm only 100 miles from Nevada.
That'll-
I can fill up there.
That'll officially put our gas at more expensive than an island called Hawaii. That makes sense. Welcome to Cali.
No good.
All right, so we got a bet of 35 here by Robert. Frederick does make the call.
He will not mod you until you learn to spell mod.
I can respect that. I can respect that.
Well, come on, hey, I didn't say I was a genius. I just said I was
Lock it up.
smart.
Lock
Did
it
you
up.
not read my shirt? What does it say? I am not trying to be difficult. It just comes naturally. By the way, just so you guys know, my wife picked this out for me.
So check through on the turn here, puts a 4-card straight out there. Pretty scary. Robert checks the best hand, and Frederick's going to fire at a bet. Pots at 135.
What do you bet, 45?
Bet 80. And that's just enough to get Robert to say, I don't believe you.
And he calls fast. He's good at it.
Angry Polak in the house. Veronica Beryl, that Veronica Vaughn.
That Veronica Vaughn.
I wonder if she's still here. She was in the building earlier enjoying some nice food on the other side of Stones.
In the back, way back.
And by food, I didn't actually mean, no, what Veronica considers food is basically just a bottle of wine.
Oh.
It's grapes, technically.
How did you know?
I'm a good stalker, Veronica. That's how I knew.
Veronica,
Ninja.
I never even knew you were here, so I'm sorry.
Ninja.
I looked around, I saw no Veronica, and so I gave up.
No, actually, when you're friends with somebody and they join, it says your friend so-and-so has started watching.
And that's
But you're clearly not friends with Veronica, so you would.
clearly,
It takes a long time. I'm still not even friends with Veronica.
it's because of the vlogs. Is that what it is? Mm-hmm. Does she still say vlogs?
I don't know.
Yeah, if you catch her, backhand her hand. Just,
What's up, vlog?
all right, we got a call and a call and a fold and a call and a call and a fold. Not in that particular order.
Race to 35 on the button here by FG. And Angelo with the same hand, letting it go.
And he says, I would rather have 9-8.
So Robert Y now actually just edged out Angelo for our biggest win so far. He's up about $660. Angelo around 615. Look at that. After that, it's Frederick up 75, then Brandon, and everybody else is downhill.
How is Kelly down 1,100? What did we miss?
So Robert and Angelo are really our only two big winners right now. Everybody else is getting stuck.
Yeah. How did Kelly? What are we missing?
Yeah, even somebody else said Kelly's down 1.1K question mark. So we'll see.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened there. Because it looks like she's still about the same. No, here we go. Eric just, what do you say, 15? He clearly doesn't know the mid-raise is 25. I will have to inform him.
So Mailman with the mystery hand. I like how we have him there as Mailman too, because he deserves that. He deserves that title, man. That's what everybody knows him as.
Mail.
East Coast Grinder said Kelly bluffed a couple hands and didn't work out.
How did we miss that? I don't remember the pots being huge. It looks like she has over 1,000 still.
Yeah, she reloaded probably.
Oh yeah, sure. All right, see, Mailman.
I know on Poker Night in America, I think she ended up making like 30K plus or something in that cash game. So she can reload for 500 here, 500 there. She good.
He's like, they're just chips. All right, wow. Queen 7-5.
So Mario's gonna fire out here with mid pair, fire out 35, and gets through.
And Mailman, that's the last time you get to go undetected. I need to see your hands, and he can't hear me. Oh, we got two big blinds now.
Mario the Beast.
TX Poker 30. What up? And eating Costco Polish sausage.
Told you.
Delicious. It goes two ways.
Mr. McWi-Fi. Breakfast for dinner is real, and we allow it.
Yeah, I had pancakes the other day.
Very important.
No, they weren't pancakes. What were they? Waffles.
So guys, make sure you click that heart and follow us. We are just one subscriber away from hitting that 4,100 mark.
The one outer.
Good times.
Definitely the one
Mario.
outer.
But just what about Mario? Like, whatever, 7-4 diamonds. Let's make it 35 to go. Angelo with higher diamonds makes the call.
Yep. And what does Eric want? Oh, he actually has a readable hand. I must have told him.
No.
It's like, listen, man, when you're on this table, we need you to.
Cruel123 asks, is true no limit legal in California, or is it spread limit like they have in Washington? This is true no limit, 100%. For a while, it was a spread limit thing, but now it is absolutely no limit for sure.
No, back in 2003, the most you can raise was 200 at a time in a no limit game. That was very odd. And players didn't like it, but that was the rule.
Jimmy Bluffett in the house. What is going on, my friend?
Jimmy!
So, God, of course, they both flop diamond draws. Angela's not going anywhere with the royal flush draw. Frederick with top pair. This could get sticky. Mario pops 75 here. Angelo goes up to 250. And that's a sizable raise here. If you're Mario, this should be setting off some alarm bells here. Yeah, that's all I can say about that.
Yeah.
God, you're putting him on like maybe 2 pair, like an ace jack. Maybe he's got a set, like a set of 5s or something.
Yeah, he's got to call off a third of his stack. A little less than third.
Yeah, it's
On a
not
draw.
pretty, and that's wrong. Mario's definitely got more than 835 there, for sure, in front of him.
Wow, when he called.
10. So now this gives a pair along with that straight, basically royal draw. Canadian shooter, they do have blackjack, some random other, I don't know, I don't go over the dark side too often. Looks like they got they have regular blackjack, Spanish 21, some tiles, some Pai Gow, some Bach.
Service on 11.
And they got service on 11 as well.
Always.
I hear that like plain as day when they say it.
So looks, what is this bet here? 300 bet, solid bet. Bet's about half pop. How is it like three and some chains? Or I'm sorry, 615.
Mario, well, put a little, put into a test. And he folds.
Good fold. You gotta get out of there for Mario. Especially, I mean, the turn, no help. If the turn was like a deuce or a 3, it could have got Mario in trouble.
Yeah.
Also giving him more outs to a straight draw. Yeah, Cruel 1, 2, 3, 4. I understand. You know, with the whole like spread limit thing, it's a little rough. I mean, back here it used to basically be a spread limit, but it was a $200 max bet. So even if I have 800 in front of me, you have 800 in front of you, and we both want to go all in, I'm like, I just basically say all in, and you're like, I mean, I bet 200, I raise you 200, I re-raise you 200.
In a heads-up situation, yeah, you guys can verbalize it. But if there's 3 or more, you have to 200, 200,
Exactly,
200,
exactly.
unfortunately, so. And, but yeah, those days are done and gone.
Yes.
See ya.
No, we just go full on no limit here.
Full on, whatever you got on the table.
The truest form of poker, they call it.
Yes.
Or that's what Rounders called it, I guess. I don't know.
Well, rounders, you can like say, does my tag or credit work? Put their house on the thing, yeah.
Give me some more on the finger. All right, so FG here with King Jack pops it up to 35.
96.
Oh,
Oh.
top 2. Crappy bottom end straight draw for Casey here.
Lowest of the low here.
God, and FG's been doing this nonstop. So earlier we saw FG flop the nut straight here with Ace Jack, and he's gonna bet. And he's gonna get no love. Every time FG's flopping monsters, but getting no action.
And that's kind of like what you want. I mean, me and that, you want to flop it and get a little, assuming you're going to win on the turn river, but
Yeah.
you kind of want to just take it down and move it along.
Move along here, nothing to see.
We all love those ginormous pots. But now when you go from the nuts to maybe the nuts.
Maybe.
Eye followers.
Oops, did that not work?
No, you misspelled followers.
Did I not? Did I? Is that it?
No, you're getting stone messed up. Oh, you misspelled.
Did I?
And followed. Beautiful. Thanks, Canadian Shooter. Appreciate it.
No, he unfollowed. There you go. Yep, 4,099. He unfollowed.
They're like, we don't want to know. We don't want to know.
Robert here with Jack's bumping up to 30.
Bumping it up. Jackies and 9-3 call.
Looks like Mario makes the call over there. Jack 4-4. Monster cookies here for Robert.
I mean, Kelly should take
We
stab at
haven't
this.
seen, let's see, come on, get over to Mario's hand here so we can see what Mario has. Mario did check the flop over to him. 5-6, no help. Now, if I'm Robert there and I fall, oh, Mario makes the call anyways, queen on the turn. If I'm Robert there, I think I checked that flop there.
Yeah, you want to catch up.
Well, yeah, not only that, but I want to give Mario an opportunity to bet at it because I want him, because there's most likely I completely missed that flop.
Yeah, unless you got like a haste 4.
Yeah.
That's really it.
So now he bets and Mario insta checks out. But it worked out for Robert because Mario thought he was full of it and decided to look him up at least on the flop bet anyway. So
Yeah, he decided to give it a run. He had the flush draw on the runner. It's a good thing it didn't come because he was drawing dead from the very beginning.
Oh, Stones Like Poker says the bot is off. We're actually at 4103. Give me a story.
No, I don't
Talk
believe
to
it.
me.
I gotta see it. I gotta see it.
All right, you want?
I don't believe
I was
this
trying to hook
odd
you up,
story
man.
crap.
I was trying to hook you up, but now
Is it show?
I gotta refresh this here.
I don't mind telling, maybe. 3 people want to subscribe, quick. Or 4. Or 9 of you. All of you. Look at Stones Live Poker.
Now we have to wait till the next hand. Now we got to go through this one. You screwed everything up.
Alright. It all started in 2002
Yeah, you got to go full on movie preview voice.
when I was a young lad. And didn't comb my hair to save anything.
We haven't started the story yet. Relax. We're in the race
I
hand.
never even combed my hair when I was younger. I'm like, I don't have to see it. You have to deal with it, not me.
Boom. After this hand.
Oh, come on. Why is it down? That's on. All right, we got King Jack. Looks like a. Oh, we got a raise on the button to 40. Looks like. Oh no, Kelly raised. Excuse me. Kelly raised to 30 with a 9-10 suited, and the button called with Queen 4 off. Of course, the rest call.
Lots of
Hot odds.
Everybody's got the same hands here. Let's see like a 9-10 queen flop. What do you guys think? Let's get some damage.
Yeah, you're close.
Yes.
6-7.
6-7-10. Beautiful flop for Kelly here. Top pair straight draw. Way out in front.
She was the aggressor.
Canadian shooter, run to the bathroom now because that's story time coming.
I signed him with my other 3 names and unfollowed. LOL. Boom!
Sean McCormick says, work today, somebody screamed, sorry everyone, but I've done all the cocaine in Vegas. But what made the story great was it was only 11 a.m.
Plenty to get. Anywhere else.
Sounds about right. Welcome to Vegas. All right, so FG
Kelly
checks
bet
out.
90.
Kelly bets 90. Angelo gets out, and FG is going to quickly follow.
Yeah.
There we go. All right,
is.
take it down, Kelly. Talk to me.
Best hand won. All right, so how it happened was Lucky Derby.
Okay.
That was
Which
before-
was former Stones.
Former Stones.
Okay.
But Lucky Derby and another casino broke up, formed to form Stones, whatever. Back in the day when I was first dealing, Lucky Derby was my first casino. And I'm 6'5", so I was taller than everybody by a good 6-ish, 7-ish, 8 inches. And I was always hyper. I was always upbeat. I was always hyper. I never combed my hair. Kevin, one of the GMs here, also the GM over there, he came in and he immediately laughed because I walked in. This is about 11 o'clock at night because I started at 11 o'clock p.m. Came in, he looks at me and he goes, "What's going on, Big Bird?"
Big Bird. Nice.
And I didn't know what he meant by that. I was like, good. I just rubbed my head. And it didn't sink in until, what's his name? Goose. Called me Big Bird. And I'm like, why you call me Big Bird? He's like, because Kevin called you Big Bird. You didn't hear what he said? And I'm like, no, I just got here. I'm happy. I'm hyper. Let's do this. So, Big Bird. If you know the cartoon from the Sesame Street.
Yeah, I think people refer to Sesame Street. We're definitely going to go with Big Bird. All right, so Brandon pops it with jacks. Angelo 3 bets to 100.
Big Bird.
And Frederick coming along here.
Jackets.
All right, look at this. So 9-8-4 on the flop here. Brandon with way the best.
No, nothing. We got runners, if anything.
Mr. McWiFi is asking if we play cash games. I definitely do play cash games. Yes, I do.
PBS is dead. Well, I mean, most of the kids nowadays, 20-year-olds, they probably don't know. Well, maybe they do. I'm not that old.
I mean, you had to have seen a Sesame Street character at one time in your life.
He was tall, and he was all this place.
All right, so Angelo fires out 125 here. And
Ace 10.
I think we're waiting to see what Brandon did.
I think Brandon called.
Brandon raised to 280.
I wish, man, see? I just gotta like zone in on this. What limit?
The games play a lot larger than normal games, I guess, at other casinos at the same limit. I normally stick to, I don't know, the 2-3 when I'm chilling. Sometimes I'll go in the 2-5. But not really much crazier than that.
I know what sesame seeds are. Big Bird references? Bro, I'm 12. Yeah, you weren't around then.
And Brandon takes it down, raises solid.
Yeah. You raise. See ya.
So that actually puts Angelo up here as our big leader at up 900. Robert Wise up almost 800. Mad Chugs timing in with Dan Gina. We'll take it. That was my shirt on.
Mailman's down a couple. 1.5. Chugs, that shirt was good for last week for Justin.
Did have the Dan Gina shirt. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, I have actually worn a different shirt every single stream. I haven't repeated one, and I'm going on like almost 70 shows now, so my closet is a little full.
7D?
Yeah.
Well, let's move them on down the line.
Let's do it.
So-
And recycle.
And recycle. You'd be like, I had a shirt like that. Oh, wait.
So Kelly here, +2, pops it up to $30 with Queen 10 suited. Looks like Casey makes the
AC
call.
910. I like calling with suited connectors, especially if I'm in position. Because if it hits, it's great. Of course, that's with every hand. Yeah.
Stun and guard, whoever your sister is, thank you, and I'm sure it was a good time. All right, so Ace, King, King on the board here, couple of clubs.
No, I hate those kind of flops when I have nights.
Yeah, of course. So Kelly with a straight draw, now that she's really even looking to get it. Angelo with a club draw.
All right, we're gonna bet a 30, or is that 55? 30? Bet a 30 by Casey. First aggressor. Oop, gonna raise a 125 now. Angelo's like, I got my hand. And he's like, all right, you win.
Way good.
Now, if you're playing a game and you bet a 30 and somebody raises you 125, do you automatically assume that they got the best hand?
Well, I mean, obviously it depends what I have too in that circumstance. So right there, or I basically was just firing out an air barrel and then I get raised. Yeah, I mean, even if they know I'm firing an air barrel, it's like there's no where's my upside potential? And heaven forbid if I do make a move, any hand that could ever call me crushes me. So there's no way
There's no upside to it.
I'm just in virtual checkout mode. However, I'm going to take note of that, and next time I do have a hand, I'm going to make it look very air barrel again, and then when they pop me, then they're going to get a surprise.
Yes. Yeah, a smooth call. Like, all right, maybe I'll call from the top. Ace deuce gone. Queen 5, see ya. Jack 9 call. Jack 9 call. Yeah, we raised 40. 35. Oh, Angelo wakes up with a big hand.
And again, since we've seen Angela be so splashy too, it's great when these splashy players wake up with huge hands because it's almost really polarized, right? Where you have I mean, Angelo can't have kings. Well, why? He's not had kings before. He's always had kind of random hands.
And Frederick calls with Jack 9.
Ooh, bad luck for Frederick here, flopping top pair on a jack high board.
He thinks he checks. See what happens with Angelo.
And Frederick's type of player who will definitely look up one bet here from Angelo at a minimum.
110.
And he's going to make the call.
And steady time, too.
Grab her booty, bro. What's going on? Welcome to the chat. Deuce of diamonds peels off now. This does complete a possible flush draw. However, no player, even with one diamond, checks through. 5 on the river.
This will be a check bet. Check bet call, you think? Maybe a bet of 200.
If the bet's light enough, yeah, pot's at 4. You bet 100 on, you bet 110 on the flop. Let's see what he tries to go for. Oh, he just checks it.
I said chop chop.
Yeah. No, check. Chop, chop.
All right, next dealer coming in. Let's take this opportunity to talk about the Western Seniors Poker Series, guys, coming up. Go ahead, Justin. Fill them in.
Boom. Let's see, what are the dates here?
Oh, yeah,
over.
you need that.
Coming up on, well, we already missed March 19th, May 7th and August 20th, guys. It's a 175 buy-in. I think you have to be over a certain age, I think it says on there. But yeah, age 50 plus on there, and everything goes through, and you basically end up accumulating points over time, and then the winner at the main one's going to get a bunch of money, a cruise in 2018, the whole nine. Card player poker cruise. It's going to be fantastic, so don't miss
Flip it over, give you guys some dates and some of the information.
And again, if you guys want all of our tournament information, check out the Stones Gambling Hall app. Download it on your phone. It's available in the Google Play Store and the App Store. Really, really helpful information. You can even sign up for Cash Games Live, see what games we're running, all the good stuff.
And if you're looking at my middle finger, yes, I did smash that with a chainsaw.
Wow.
Not with the blade, but the chainsaw.
Nice.
Piece of wood, pinched it. Didn't feel very good, and it is now blood clotted. Okay, now let's get back to the action. Boom, shaka like a boom.
Boom.
Out of all three of these, I think I will play in probably two of them.
Well, if you try to play in the senior event, you're actually going to get really hard needle. You can just ask Jake, who final tabled the senior event, and we've never let him live it down. So
I mean, if you got some good makeup on, you probably get with it.
Yeah. That'd be hilarious to have like actually get like a professional makeup artist to really do you up like they've done in TV shows, prank shows where they make jackass, they make you look super old.
Yeah, but you gotta have an idea though.
I know. Mailman. Yeah, but well, tournament director would know. Nobody else would. Mailman coming in here finally with a playable hand, popping into 35 with king queen suited. Angelo waking up with 9.
She calls too, a suited. Oh, Kelly calling. No, she's not calling. Okay. I just want to say Kelly's calling just because. All right, 3 hands with flop, guys. Oh, 6-6. Wow.
FG out flops the monster right here. Trip 6s.
Man, watching 9 peels on the on the turn, the jack on the river.
It'll be the 9. Oh, I was gonna say 9 of hearts. It's busy. So Mailman bets out 55 here. Angelo at 9s. He's thinking my hand might have a chance here. We're going in for a raise.
Oh, wow, 150.
Yeah, looks like.
It's gonna push out
175 actually.
Oh wow.
So now FG's
loving it.
Now this is dream scenario. You have position. You pretty much know you have the best hand here, and he flats. Now this has to set off some bells. I think Mailman's gonna run for the hills at this point.
Yep. He realizes like, well, there's a 6, and Angelo needs his 9. He's like, well, I need a 9 now. Ace 10s.
So this is also going to be setting off some bells. The smooth call after you have a bet and a raise, and you have a smooth call in the position on the button. You hate that if you're any of the other 2 players, and I think Angelo's going to pick up on that here. And now he checks, especially with a hand. I mean, if Angelo even had a 10, then he could consider, betting here again, but not in this scenario.
Yep.
And FG's going to go for blood.
He's got to. He knows, and he's got to put him on a spot.
Jimmy Bluffett, what's going on? Welcome to the chat, my friend. Yeah, I remember when Phil Locke dressed up as an old geezer. That is great. All right, so he's going to go for blood here, 250, which is a solid bet considering the pot was around 530. So a little half pot bet.
Does he call? Does he call? Nope.
Boom, done.
And what's great there too is he could have smooth called with nothing.
Yeah.
Just on a draw. Just on a draw. But he actually happened to have it that time, so.
Shooter McGavin.
At your own risk. Hashtag winners. Boom, here we go. Angelo's up about 800. He's the top of the board on the winner board. Robert right behind him. Just behind him.
Robert's actually a chip leader right now with 1,700. Sitting pretty.
That means he's into the grand. I did that math.
I can do it. Math is hard.
Math is mine. I got it. Kelly's still down about a G. Mario's down about 3.
That's Tomas there in the dealer box.
Tomas, raise your hand. No. Okay. All right, we got ace-9. Ace-9's call. Looks like we're still doing a live strudel.
Homer Hankey, thanks for joining us. This is a 5-5 no-limit cash game.
Yes.
Coming to you live from Stone's Gambling Hall. Speaking of live, here's some live cards for Brandon. Pocket Queens on the button. He's going to go in for a raise. Looks like he's making it 35 to go.
Call. Kelly, what's she going to do on the small? She's going to call. And Eric's out. Mailman is out. And call. All right, 3 to a flop.
All diamond board. Nobody with a diamond. Everybody hates life. Kelly with a middle pair. Brandon with way the best.
Brandon, yeah, but still that
But again,
king.
nobody likes this board.
No.
Everybody, bet it to win it here. Looks like
Kelly or Casey bets. I believe Brandon will call. If Brandon bets, those 2 will fold.
Well, and Brandon was our original aggressor. Looks like he checked as well. He wasn't gonna, get check raised by any of these guys because any of these guys has a big hand. I think they're gonna check raise him there at that board.
Yeah, this is.
And now when they check through again, now Brandon's definitely got a fire.
Yeah. Yep. That was a fast check. Who's the guy that helps Happy with the hand?
We're talking about Happy Gilmore?
Yeah, I was thinking.
Chubbs?
Chugs McGavin?
Chubbs? Just Chubbs. Who took Chubbs' hand?
Happy! You eat
All right.
pieces of it for breakfast?
Yeah.
No.
You know what I mean? You're the worst. All right, so Brandon's queens are good. Check down there. You can't blame him there. It's over. Super wet board.
Yeah. It was. I mean, the Turn River made it less wet, but
Just give it a little tap, tap, tapper. Remember when he's up on him, he's just like, just ease the tension, baby. Well, ease it on someone else.
get off. Just ease the tension, baby. Just ease the tension.
I know.
I'll ease it somewhere else. I like the go home. Are you too good for your home? Answer me.
Fantastic. Welcome to Stones Live, where we give you movie quotes as well. Justin Kelly,
Next movie.
Tyler Thompson, 5'5" No Limit. We've got about an hour left of this chip spewing debauchery. Thank you for joining us, guys.
Yes, this is going to be a few days cash out. Love classic Sanders movies. Yes, I did watch. Which one I watched? Which one I watched? It was. Wow, what was it when I watched? Oh, it was the football one. Waterboy. Yep, watched that one recently.
How different does the 5-5 game play from the 2-5 game? You know, they both play at pretty healthy levels. I'd say you generally get, a little bit deeper stacks and deeper games at the 5-5 level.
Yeah.
A lot of the players I see hopping in the 5-5 are the same guys who like to play, like the 5-10.
The bigger games.
For sure.
They graduated up from 1-2, 1-3.
Yeah.
And even 2-5 is like, it's like a warm-up table for them. Those are the millionaires.
3-8-9 here on the board. Top pair for Frederick Kelly with mid pair.
No flush draws for nada.
Now Kelly had raised 40 pre-flop. Frederick made the call. And Frederick gives her the credit.
Wow.
Now, and this is something that we can talk about actually, because I think that, and this is, I think I've talked about this before, Kelly has a very solid table image. Lots of people have watched her play. They know that she's fearless. They know that she does some soul reads, and I think she gets a lot of credit. I think a player like Frederick makes that call with top pair against a lot of the other players at the table, but quickly folded that same hand against Kelly there. So, I don't know, just something to note.
Maybe they're best friends.
Well, he also, yeah. I mean, at the end of the day there, he had no kicker.
Head off. Yep, that's one of those lines for the water boy.
I can tell you,
Wake your ass up. We gotta win tomorrow.
I can tell you Adam Sandler's worst movie was that Jack and Jill movie where he played his own sister. I got about 20 minutes into that movie before I was like, this can't be real life. That was hands down the worst Adam
Never
Sandler.
seen it.
Well, good, because you can't unsee that.
Yeah.
Mario with queens here.
Queens been popping. Used to be sevens, now it's queens. Mailman's getting frustrated. You can tell in his smile.
Mailman's really only had one or two playable hands.
Yeah, and they didn't hit. Preston Bruce Jenner.
6, 7, 10.
He can't act.
Great flop for Robert here. Pair open-ended. Mario with queens.
Robert, I can see Robert just catching something here though.
This all limped around pre-flop. Mario limped, hoping to get, he limped +1 and hoped to get a raise. Nobody bit. Mario bets 55.
4. Oh, that's a good.
I need 1,000.
Oh, he's playing against nobody. This is great. Oh, okay, there we go. 75. Robert's gonna call.
75. Sick as a little half pot bet. Robert's gonna make the call. It's gonna push our pot to just over 300. And River another 7.
Yeah. One of his 10 or 9 or 8.
Mario fires again. Now, let's see what Robert does here. I really don't think you can, I mean, you could always try to rep the 7 like you had sort of 7-8, and you were just like pairing a straight draw, but we'll see what he does.
Now what's the whole hand over the, what does that mean? I can't see you breathing?
A lot of players do that.
I've seen that a lot too.
It's just more of a comfort thing, I think.
Just so you can't see your mouth talking or your
Now look at Kelly. Even Kelly's not even in the hand, and she is totally eyeing Robert there. She's like picking up tells. And that's the thing is, these seasoned poker players, the better players, are looking at everything. It's not like you fold a hand and you're just on your phone, you're checking out, you're watching a movie. No, she's watching everything because you want to get all this. Honestly, I'd rather get information when it's other people's money on the line.
Yes.
So when my money's on the line, I can make a better informed decision.
Yes. Poker isn't about just playing your A-B game, just you against everybody. It's about you reading the table.
Which is funny because you hear people say, oh, poker, it's not, whatever, poker's, easy, or it's not a sport, or it's not draining, or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it's crap, dude. Tell me, you go out and you play some World Series events where you have to grind these tournaments and pay attention to all the action of what everybody's doing. Yeah, for 12-hour days, and then you have to get up and do it again the next day. And by the way, don't ever make a mistake because you lose all your chips and you're done. It's mentally exhausting. It really is.
And it's very odd. You're only playing against 8 or 9 people, not the whole field.
Yeah, but you're supposed to be watching everything they're doing all the time and trying to catalog all that and remember how everybody played all these hands. And I mean, dude, it's exhausting. It's much more draining than you think until you've actually went out and tried it.
I mean, are you intimidated by the people that are wearing earplugs? No. Or do you think they understand the game that well, they don't need to pay attention?
I used to be a double earplug guy, but at the end of the day, I'm telling you right now, you really should. If you're gonna have earplugs at the table, that's fine. Everybody likes music, but I would just do one.
Yeah, one.
Table talk is such a huge part of the game.
It is. And
Freaking Kasufa side or whatever the hell his name is, right? Table talk is just hearing it. It's a huge part.
Yep. And it's your responsibility to be paying attention too.
Yeah.
Somebody mumbles all in and you don't hear it, and you call their $5 chip, and you're like, oh well, that's a call. So that's another reason why you gotta be paying attention.
So Casey jams it, and Mailman's, he's just bored at this point. He's just thinking about value. Yeah, I'll give you 100 and some change. Too much.
Give me his hand-eye call. Shabla, shabla. That's the most common, you don't got it. You don't got it.
Yeah.
So there's certain people at the table that can stare you straight in the eye and just stare you right in the eye, just boom, right you in the eye. And there's people that don't look at you at all. What are you?
I kind of mix it up. I mean, I don't stare at you all the time, but yeah, there's some people. It's funny, man.
So you bet 30 and I raise you 100. Do you stare me down for a couple seconds?
I stare at a variety of things actually. A lot of times too, I'll check out. Everybody plays with their chips, right? I pick up on a lot of hand motions and hand movement tells. Were you shuffling your chips? Are you dropping your chips? Are you shuffling them in a different manner, faster, slower? Are you not shuffling them now when you were before? So I mean, I look at a variety of tells for sure.
Yeah, myself, I stare at them for a second. I kind of do the like that.
Are you hitting on them or getting a tell on them?
I'm trying to see if they're gonna smile. If I can get them to smile, it means they're not really focused entirely. That's for me what I use for kind of tell. I'll kind of just wink at you, go. You got
Mailman's focused because he got a hand here. 7.
Oh, here we go. 7s.
Popping up to 35.
Frederick's been calling with a lot of hands.
Got the button.
Frederick's been playing some hands, so. He's got position as well. Position meaning he has the button, for those that don't understand what that means. Button is the last to act after the flop, turn and river. And it's considered to be the best position in poker or any other table game.
All right, so 3 players to the flop here. 8-8 queen comes out. Frederick with a straight draw. Mailman with technically the best of it right now.
Yep.
Angelo with a couple of overs and a spade. All right, checks around. 6 peels. Now Frederick has a double gutter. A 7 or a jack, or a 9 comes. Jack comes.
Or a jack.
Blacked out.
Angelo's drawn to 2 5 outs, 6 outs. And Mailman with the best of it.
And I'm at 60. Frederick's going to make the call. Oh no, Frederick raises. Sorry, Frederick pops it up. Looks like 100 on top.
140. 140, yeah.
Mailman here, doing a little soul reading, checking out.
Folds.
I've been seeing this a lot more too. Players betting on the come, betting on these big draw hands. It's because sometimes players are apt to think, okay, I have so many outs. I have such a huge draw on a hand. Not in this particular case, he just had double gutter. But I've seen people with these open-ended, flush draw, straight draws with 2 overs and this and that, and they have so many outs that they almost try to slow play it. They're thinking they basically already got it, and then it goes brick.
Yep.
Whereas now the better players are going to actually bet there not only for value, but if nobody has anything, you take it down right there. You don't even need to worry about hitting your draw.
Right. Yeah. That's a very common practice by the vet players, and I've even seen beginner players do that.
It's funny, man. A lot of these players I know who are watching the stream are playing for a long time, but I can honestly tell you the game today is a completely different poker game than it was 10 years ago. I mean, the players play completely different. It's just the overall poker just has this evolution thing where now it's it used to be cool to check aces and this and that. Now it's hell no, dude. I'm not gonna get sucked out on. Just there's so many different things that always change in this game. It's great.
Yeah. To make a reference, poker changed when Moneymaker won it that one year. 2004? When Moneymaker won it from a $30 buy-in, that just boomed the economy for the poker world because everybody can do it. If he can do it, why can't I? And that's when a lot of more personality came into the game and things changed.
Sean McCormick said, I could actually win 10 years ago.
The new gen is coming to the table is 2021. And that too, the millennials, if I may use a term, they don't really value money, so they can just play however they want. Not as in all of them. I'm not trying to quote the whole millennial group of kids and teenagers and young adults, but in general, they've been classified as living off their parents for the most part, and thus making it easier for them to play poker. Because they just get more money from mom and dad, whereas you and I, we have to work for money. It's true. And
So bet at 175 here by Angelo with a couple of overs and a flush draw.
pocket jackies. I don't like jacks. Nobody likes jacks on the flop when there's an ace, king, or queen. Poker really changes thanks to Brill Chen book. Oh,
And look
Bill
at
Chen.
this. Mailman coming in with a monster bluff here over the top. So 150, he sensed weakness and he's going for it. I think he was looked like about 500. Raised to 450.
oh wow! I'm blind and deaf now. 12 years ago, I swear I can hear people's tongues moving when they are not talking. That's crazy.
Putting Angelo in a tight spot here. He's basically got the second nut flush draw. Has to put Mailman on at least an ace. Or a 7.
Or even a flush.
I like that. Jiggly Bluff. I love that new username, by the way. It says, the old bluffing with the best hand trick.
That's definitely.
He's pretty much on point, though, man, right here.
It is. Well, he doesn't know. That's the funny thing. He
Yeah.
thinks he has the worst hand, and he's trying to bluff off with the best hand. And he gets him in the fold. That's very good, Eric.
Lays it down.
Lays it down. He gets a stack. It looks like he'll be in the positive. This next hand.
And so Brandon here is sitting with 1,700, followed by Robert down with 1,600, and then FG at 1K.
The poker toe, you can hear it move from the top of their mouth when they hit the river. I'm gonna be like, do that next time. I'm gonna be like this on the person.
Just so you can get a
I'm
listen.
like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm just trying to hear your tongue.
Fantastic.
Throw him off. Like, what does that even mean? Well, I have a friend, and he says that he can hear tongues when they drop. It means he takes it, doesn't deliver.
That's true. This is a one-way postman here. Mailman only takes the packages. He does not deliver them.
Yeah. I got something that needs to go out. I'll get it tomorrow.
Action. Ashley 13, what's going on? Welcome to the chat.
Welcome, everybody. We're at 324 players. Actually, a table of 324 people.
Whole
That's
strategy.
a couple decks. Welcome, everybody, to the live stream. We are watching a 5-5 no-limit hold'em poker game. It's been going on for about 4 hours, give or take. And a couple players have come, or actually 2 players have come and gone. And now we're down to these 9. And we're going to get a setup hand here soon, just so we can all go, what?
So Frederick pops to 35 from the hijack. Mario makes the call on the button. 6-7-4 on the flop. Frederick with runner flush draw potential and a gut shot. Mario pairs a 6 with the same straight draw.
Watch the 5 feels. I never get my card I want.
Now this actually opens up straight draw for both of them now with a 9 as well.
Both have a double belly.
Frederick's outs increase and his hand goes away. Bye bye.
Increase to 100%. Anyway, we got 3 of the big blinds. Or that shows the big blinds.
King of Denmark, what's going on? Welcome to the chat. One outer, hello, hello.
episode just started. Are the dealers, they're down 40 minutes, right? That's the rotation?
I think so, yeah, 40 minutes down, something like that.
They dropped that back with the Derby days. It's really good. I liked it. It was 30 minutes, and then it switched to 40 minutes. I like that much better.
So Frederick here is going to come in here for 10 with ace 10. Sean McCormick says, when does your tax gas go into effect? You know, I'm not entirely sure. I just heard about it and I cried a little bit. And apparently on top of that, it's an extra like $125 or something, $150 per vehicle registration every year now.
Wow, that's
California getting more and more expensive. It's not getting cheaper. So this board here,
Nevada's going to start getting a bigger population.
yeah.
Oregon. Arizona. Bring on Arizona.
So again, guys, click that heart and make sure you follow us. We're here with you for cash game action every Monday and Wednesday evening, and occasionally on the weekend for fun tournament action.
And sometimes Sunday nights for tournaments. Is that only once a month? For the last Sunday?
For the last Sunday, but then during our special events too, we'll throw those. So that's why if you click it, make sure you click the notification button. Then when we go live on a random Sunday or something, to let you know.
Yeah. Now, man, hiding his hand. Oh, whoa! That's why I was hiding it.
Hey, finally got one. All right, so he's coming in for, looks like 35. Oh, 40 to go, just kidding.
Yeah, unless you got a hand, I don't see anybody. Ace 8 even throws.
Done. Well, and again, because people have been picking up on this, the fact that, yeah, so he shows. The fact of the matter is, mailman, you know, like, everybody's like, well, so he sat down, we saw him in like 4 hands.
Yeah.
So, and if he's raising another gun right here.
And he's bet folding a couple times. I'm trying to listen to him talk. I'm like, good times. 9-5. So I would fold that hand.
Hey, I've seen that beat queens for like $4 grand. All right, so Casey's gonna come in for a raise here with ace 4 suited.
Only because it's suited though.
Yeah, Angela's gonna come along with king queen.
Button's gone, small blind.
Robert's gonna do a little set hunting with threes. And mailman, some suited connectors, getting solid value here. Says why not?
All right, I guess I'll swim it. Little chippies.
All right, let's get a little action board out here. Queen, king, 10, couple of hearts, nut flush draw for Casey, top 2 for Angelo. Get some.
All right, that's a little action. Well, they actually need to be with that 10.
Look at the percentages; they're almost locked up tied here.
They are. The 1 and 4% is going to go to the, I don't know, probably the flush draw.
Let's see.
Because he needs a
Find out right here. Let's see.
48 and 47.
Angelo bets $1.25. Casey ships it.
Goner.
Now let's see how much more it is. Most likely Angelo's going to make the call
Oh,
here.
it's 50-50 now.
Yeah, Angelo's thinking like, well, I mean, you got ace jack, you got jack 9, you got me, but other than that, bring it. Yeah, well, I'll probably nail it. Yeah, it's going in for Casey for sure. Yeah. They're exactly 50-50.
Yeah.
Now, guys, you can take a look at the outs at the top of your screen there. Those are true outs, so that's why you see the deuce of hearts and the jack of clubs grayed out because those cards are folded pre-flop.
Right, those are what's actually available. True outs, as you call them. All those are what he thinks he has. For outs. Oh.
Now increases now. Oh, man.
You know, in that one.
Actually, increasing fields. What if we would have got like running ace 10? Yeah. So it looks like that's going to be it for Casey. Always a pleasure, Casey.
Casey.
Right on, man. Run it 3 times for the stream.
No. I think ace 4 would have won the. Oh, no, I can't say that.
Ships it on me and I have like 1, 2, 3. Anybody would like C2? C2 anyone? Ship like a 700. One seat open. But then after that, I went cold, right?
The ace actually opened up some outs. You saw it flash real quick on the turn. I think then he had 15 outs, so he actually upped his outs by another couple. Because then he could catch a 10 as well.
Yep. 10 or yeah, I was just showing the flush draw.
Let's see. Somebody asked, when's the next big tourney coming up? Any 50K or 100K guaranteed? Bring up the 6-shooter for me.
What up?
The 6-shooter right here is actually a 100K guaranteed. That's going to be May 12th through the 21st. There's going to be 3 different starting days, 2 flights per day, 1 at 10 a.m. and 1 at 6 p.m. Definitely go in there and fire some barrels. It's going to be a good time. It's $200 buy-in. Lots of good action there.
You guys can screenshot that if you want this, or you can go to the website. If you would like the information. But yeah. No, I mean that one's when I heard about that, I was like, dang, it's enticing.
Yeah, I just want to say it's going to work out interesting because I think some of the better players who consistently go deep are going to cash multiple days, and these stacks are going to be ginormous on the end. All right, so Robert here on the button with Ace Jack is going to pop it up to 50.
Kelly calls Ace King.
Oh, 160 now she pops, so she 3 bets.
Oh, I see that. I saw the white there. At the last little bit. And she scoops.
Taking it down right now. And like I said, the kind of respect she gets. I mean, I know that Robert can be a little bit on the tighter end of a player as well, but he snap-folded Ace Jack to her Ace King. And it wasn't like an incredible amount more either, you know, whereas a lot of players, he's like, all right, I'll lick you up.
Wasn't suited.
Yeah.
That's like the common excuse. Oh, it wasn't suited. I called it
Notice I
suited.
was always the guy that never show their hand, that always wants to see everybody else there. It's always that guy. He'll never show one.
Yeah, I agree with you, Sean. I think the 6-shooter is going to be a really, really fun tournament. Similar to the Hydra that Justin needled me at earlier for busting out 9th. But yeah, no, it's going to be really cool where basically as long as you make day 2, you're guaranteed at least a min cash.
Yep.
And in the Hydra, when you min cash, they basically, if you cash multiple days, they just let you keep your highest stack, and then you got min cash for all the other days that you made. However, in this one, the fact that you get to carry your stack over, oh my god, it's going to be a hot mess of awesomeness.
It's going to be a big pot.
Yeah.
With very minimal players. Mm-hmm. You know.
Sivodez, we said that the next big tourney coming up is going to be May 12th. Go to the Stones Gambling Hall website for all the information or download the app. It's going to start May 12th. They're running satellites for it and everything, but it's going to be May 12th through the 21st.
May 12th. I'll keep holding this up. This is fun.
We're good.
I'm like, let's just get the information right there and correct so that we're all informed and are aware.
So look at this. So Kelly pops it to 70 on the button with 7-3 suited. Mailman makes the call.
3-way action. Do you prefer 3-way action or heads up? Depends on the hand.
Yeah, it depends on the hand. I mean,
Obviously, you have the nuts. You want as many actions as possible, but
Ace, King, 8, a couple of clubs out there. Kelly with a flush draw. Mailman flops top pair with an ace.
She's had a lot of flush draws. I want to see what Mailman does here. He just checks.
And she was our original aggressor as well.
Yeah.
So they all check to her. No surprise there. And she's going to fire. Pot's at 215. She's going to fire like, what, $115?
You win that one. Here's my dollar.
Boom.
And Eric's going to call.
He makes the call. All right, so now we got heads up. We go from a 3-way to heads up. 10 comes. Now this opens up some more outs for Mailman too to pick up a queen. Clubs. Let's see here. Checks over to Kelly. Pots at 445. She's going to check behind, get that free card. Misses it. Check mark to Mailman.
What do you do? She's looking at him like, well, I got nothing, but what do you plan on doing?
Pot's almost 450.
See how he's completely still and she's moving around?
Yeah, and Mailman's basically thinking, what would you check there on the turn that I can't beat? So I'm going to go for some value here. And
235?
put it in there. Yeah, quick fold.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think that's all Mailman was thinking about is what will you call?
Yeah.
You know?
If you have an ace. I mean, you gotta have, obviously, what would you call if you have a hand, or somewhat of a hand? If you have nothing, obviously nothing.
So Master C says he wants to move to Vegas. Waprai says he wants to retire there. Retiring in a place like Vegas seems like a bit of a dangerous gamble for me. Hey, I was retired, but then things didn't go the way I wanted to in the casinos, and then I'm not retired anymore.
And you're back here.
And now I'm working for the rest of my life. Damn it.
Dang it. It only works for a very small group, I guess.
Checking out Angelo, still our big winner, followed by Brandon.
No, man. No, he should be up more than that. FG, he's about even. It's always good to be on the positive side of even, though.
Hey, as we all know from playing poker, sometimes even feels really good after a bad session.
Yes, after reload.
I was stuck so much and even never felt so good.
We got a new player to the table. I'm not sure who that is.
Sonny, I know you're chiming in about Kelly being down, that amount. I don't actually know if that's 100% accurate, but yeah. Lost a couple pots. So Brandon's going to pop it up here to 25 with jacks. Kelly makes the call here with 9-10 suited. Oh my God, new player to the table, the one and only Harlan taking in seat 2.
Is that who that is?
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I can't see his face.
Oh, trust me. Everybody just
Harlan!
wait. It's going to be good. You got Harlan coming in the game. It's going to be a good
Mario
time.
with aces. Uh-oh.
Harlan is what I believe we have affectionately dubbed a rangeless beast, a rangeless monster. Oh, now we got
82 cards.
Mario waking up with aces, 3-betting to 130. Brandon's got a choice. This should be fun.
What's Kelly doing? What's Brandon doing? If you guys want to learn how to play cards, put yourself in their shoes. What would you do? Try to decide before they decide and see if you're like them. Me, I call.
Well, so you can see really Brandon here.
I don't 3-bet here. I call or these things out to fold.
Brandon gonna let it go.
Hey, Kelly.
Great fold by Brandon. Great fold by Brandon.
130, 105 more to call.
Shaq Spanier, what's going on, buddy?
Getting almost 2-1 on a call here. Did you make that call? 9-10 suited. These are definitely nut crackers. Oh no, she's going for a re-raise. 4-bet?
Ooh, this is the wrong time to re-raise.
4-bet to 350.
Now, dream scenario, obviously, if you're Mario, somebody playing back at you like that. Dream scenario
88 to call.
when you have aces.
And you just got 4-bet. What do you do with aces?
Well, so now Mario's Hollywood, hanging out for a minute.
He's going for a re-raise.
He's going for the re-raise for sure.
600. He's trying to tell her, I got it. Heads up, I don't know why you want to tell her you got it.
And she's gonna let it go. She went for blood. Mario's like, you don't get some aces.
He really threw the chips in there going, I got it. I got enough. I got $300.
Yeah, East Coast Grinder, I agree with you. If I have jacks, I would have probably peeled the flop as well. However, I think if he flats there, it's even more likely that Kelly re-raises there. So, I mean, I think they both run for the hills anyways at that
Yeah, I
point.
think she in her mind was going to re-raise regardless of what he was going to do.
Yeah.
Kelly. With a 5-bet in 2017. I've seen a lot of 5-bets. I think the highest I've seen is a 7-bet.
Yeah, I mean, people ask, I'm like, guys, you have to be so deep stacked to actually pull off the bet, rebet. You know what I mean? It's like, before it's just, because at a point you're just like, well, I have to go all in. There's no point in, you know? Yeah, exactly. Kelly does see she got Bart Hansen off the hand with a 5-bet pre, and that was, like, I call that the hand heard around the world when we watched that. I was reading commentary on that. That was super epic. All right, so on the button here, Frederick with ace queen suited, going to raise it up to 40.
3 deuce, you don't call him. Big one. 3 deuce, come on. Under the gun. 5-10. He's like, yeah, let's move it along. That's my mentality. Like, yeah, heads up, move it along.
If you guys think the players here are bad, like I said, we're right off Highway 80.
Yeah, come on down.
Come on down. You know, especially it's funny because I see a lot of people needling players at like the higher limit, like the 5, 10, 20 we had the other night, and I'm like, Guys, it's a couple $1,000 pot, like almost every hand. So at that, I mean, what's a round trip flight? I don't care where you are in the country, like $500. Get out here.
Yeah.
Get out here. I mean, you make that back in less than one hand.
Yeah, we want new blood. Is that what they call it? New blood.
Fresh blood. Fresh blood. New blood.
Fresh blood. New blood. Now, when they're
Now, first off, real quick, a sidebar. Kelly and Harlan have some history. We talked about her playing on Poker Night in America earlier. Kelly and Harlan were both at that table with Helmuth, and they were both just doing some massive chip crushing there. So they've played. They played together a lot before. I just remember that when Kelly shouted over to Harlan. So that should be fun.
yeah, it's like, how you doing? But so. How do you feel about if it's a live 10, everybody puts in $1 and there's a automatic live 10 rock?
Cool. Why not?
I've always thought that's like the best way to do it because it gives the person a live 10, a free live 10. Basically that $10 comes out of every pot.
Yeah.
And it doesn't cost you 10.
Queen 5-4 here, a couple of hearts. Looks like mystery cards. We're catching up with the graphics. I've also seen some fun things in our ante-only games, but then we actually ended up changing some of the ante-only games we had to still ante-onlys, well, antes with a blind, you know, so there's more money out there.
Right, so the pots are, you're not fighting the drop.
Yeah. We lost graphics on a few hands here, guys, so we are going to play methodically. You guys tell me what's going on.
What's that called? The beef jerky. And all right, we got to raise 200. He's got to have at least.
This is the Jack Link's mystery
He's
hand.
got to have at least an ace queen. Ace queen. Now when he calls, so he has to have pocket 10s.
So look at this. So Brandon raised and Robert made the call here. 5 of diamonds on the turn. Flush draw didn't get there. Brandon checks over. Robert checks behind.
I think Robert's gonna have an ace something. I said it pocket 10s. But I'm thinking an ace something. Brandon has a set. I mean, he has a full house then.
Check, check. Looks like we got King Queen here for Brandon, and that's going to be good. And I think it was King Queen of Diamonds too, so he picked up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, was it? No, it was Queen of Hearts. Okay, yeah, King Queen. Oh, yeah, there you go. Suited pairs. Well, our cards aren't working anyway. Suited pairs are good.
Sure, why not? That was working in this casino. This is California after all. Anything's possible here.
That's funny. One time I bought a deck in the store just real quick so we could play some cards when we were going camping, and I didn't realize I bought a pinochle deck. So same thing. First time we deal it out, and I got like 2 Jack of Spades. I'm like, it's not right.
Yeah, but you play with that deck, you know, your worst hand's gonna be what, quads? Full boat.
Service on 11.
Yeah, a lot of people get confused between a set and trips. As a dealer, having to explain that when they ask, it's like, wow, let me get that scenario up on the board and I'll explain. It must be a lot easier with a visual. A set refers to a pocket pair. Trips, or 3 of a kind, refers to 1 in your hand, 2 on the board. If anybody's curious. All you 17-year-olds, 18-year-olds, 12-year-olds that I've seen chatting along with us.
So Harlan, good old Harlan, welcome to the game here.
Harlan.
He's coming in for a raise. Looks like $240. Now, if we're trying to guess hands here, you're never gonna guess Harlan's. I mean, period. Like Harlan, and like I said, rangeless beast. It could be 7-8 suited.
He's got 2 black bucks.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, it could be 7-8 suited. It could be kings right there. You really just don't know with Harlan. So, looks like we got some graphics coming back. We'll check it out. Master C Top Golf Saturday the 22nd. Yeah, message me offline. We'll make it happen.
Oh, that's an off thing. That's not one I can see. I'm all looking at my little sheets.
And it looks like Kelly reloading. Probably another grand there, a stack of white. And I've been in that same scenario there where you get caught bluffing with your hand in the cookie jar. You know, because you gotta fire it, whatever. So you fire it, doesn't work out. I just reload right there. It's not like I'm waiting to get stacked before I reload. I just reload right there. I'm like, whatever, that didn't work. I'd rather at least have chips and be back where I was at. You know.
Exactly. They have the bullets again. And she called the 50 on that one, or 75, excuse me.
So if these cards are right here, Frederick does have pair 7s. It's now 3 spades on board. Looks like Harlan's doing a little spade check.
It always happens is whenever there's 3 to a board, they all check. It's not that they're checking for a set, it's they're checking for the flush. That could have been the 8 of spades and they're still checking for the flush.
See, there you go. Mockfree says, I honestly didn't know. Actually, people acknowledge the difference between set and trip. So there you go.
Yeah. I always thought it just showed how that you understand like certain terminologies.
Yeah. So Harlan bets 150, and Kelly is gonna raise it up 305.
305. That's what I saw. What do you put her on, a flush?
Or at least a queen here. Let's see what Harlan does.
King Jack spades.
Master C, nothing but love, my friend. All right, so it looks like Harlan makes the call, 6 on the river, and this does put a 4-card straight out there.
No, so if everybody's checking and the one person doesn't check, has it? No, it just gives them the action to bet, so that all you have to do is call, rather than you bet.
So Kelly did check raise the turn, so I would imagine she's probably going to fire the river here, because if she checks, Harlan bets no matter what.
Yeah, even with his...
She did check.
Oh.
Maybe Harlan just checks for value behind, but did she check? I thought I saw a finger tap there.
Yeah,
No, maybe not.
There. Yeah, that looked kind of like it, but not.
Nope, she's reaching for chips. I apologize.
400, 500?
Looks like $400 bet takes it down, monster.
All right. If you want to find out what that hands were, you have to find them and talk to them.
Whee! Round and round we go.
Yeah, I think I forward would have hit it straight, yeah. The 8.
Brandon's still up the most here, just over $800.
The graphics are...
$40 bet by Mario here. Was that a miss blind in front of Angela? I'm surprised he didn't just buy it and carry on.
Service on 11.
Under the gun, maybe. Thought, yeah, 2 more hands.
Mailman, King 10 suited. There we go. Mario's card just popped up. We got 8 jack off for him, and Mailman's gonna make the call. Look at this, 9-7-4, couple of clubs, 2 overs and a flush draw for Mailman. Straight draw here for Mario.
Yeah, one of the 3 10s left was the only bad card for Mailman, because he does have his 10 of clubs, that's a blocker.
So Mailman checks, Mario fires 45, and he's gonna flat call.
Wow.
Jack on the turn, Mario picks up a pair now onto the straight draw. But this also actually gives Mailman a straight draw as well. Both got each other's outs.
Yeah, I was about to say, we'll have each other's outs. Mario bets 110. No, that's a turn, excuse me. We're on the turn. Oh.
Look at the amount of outs for Mailman. 17 outs.
They're all live.
Good God. And he goes
rare.
for the check raise. Solid. 335.
I think he knows he has that many outs.
Mario snap calls. River brick. God, and that's the problem. I feel like when I have 17 outs, that's
should
what I
be
miss.
one.
That's what I miss. Is when I have 17 outs.
When you hit it.
Yeah, oh, I had 5 outs. I like, nailed it. 17 outs, no good.
No go.
So
And he's probably in his head going,
yeah. So Mailman checks.
17 outs.
This pulse developed pretty solid. Mailman checks. There we go. He's gonna check it as well. Mailman's look. He's gonna look at it like, how do I miss? So a little $830 pot going to Mario.
Slow one.
Now you saw Kelly did add some chips on, so she's sitting pretty much chip leader now here with Brandon, right about 2K.
Yeah, I think when we started, was the highest chip leader was 700. So
Yeah,
this game has grown. Game has grown.
So So guys, if you're just tuning in, make sure you click that heart and follow us. We're here with you every Monday and Wednesday. Plenty of cash game fun time, and then we do some tournaments on the weekends as well. So yeah, you get notified of that. Always good times. Sean McCormick chimes in. 17 outs, miss, standard. Totally standard. When you say standard, it makes me think of Julian, who plays at your Aria every day, all day. I know you know who I'm talking about, Sean. That was actually my old roommate, Julian Galvin. Funny guy.
I don't know who that is. Julian, when you see me, come say hi.
I don't know. In the World Series, you'll see him with like bright pink hair all the time.
Oh, that's Julian.
Yeah, oh, that Julian. Bright pink hair. But he used to say that all the time at everything. Oh yeah, oh my god, can you believe this happened to me? He's like, oh, standard. Dude, if people suck at driving in the rain, standard.
Standard. Minivan, slow, standard.
Standard.
I gotta buy a minivan now. You know that,
Oh
right?
yeah.
Had the third kid, minivan.
That next moment in your life, dude, life goals.
It's like, you know, your whole life you're raised to not like minivans, and now my brother's like, disowned.
I'm not gonna lie to you, they make some pretty dope minivans.
They do now,
And
yeah.
I'm saying that as a man who's like not married with no family. They make
They
some
do.
pretty cool minivans these days.
And they're big.
Yeah, I said that. The NorCal Jew, indeed.
As long as you drive them like a car, not like a little tricycle.
Deuce 3-6 here, all diamonds. Looks like Mailman's got a straight draw, no diamonds for anybody.
Nobody has had a flush draw when it's an all.
And we don't see Harlan in the spot at all. Graphics are catching up, but he is in this spot. And he bets it, and he's winning this spot.
Yeah, the woman on the board wins.
We don't even need to show you.
I'll show you his
good.
hand. He's just, these are cards from 2 hands ago. They're good. Drinks, bring on the drinks. Oh man, you can hear his voice all day. Distinguished. Now this game could go all night potentially, huh?
Yeah, most of the time they do. These stream games, just when we stop streaming here, which is going to be in about 20 minutes, they don't actually end. I mean, these games keep going. A lot of times they go pretty deep. They go for hours and hours after this as well.
Yeah, I'm looking at it, and they're still going strong over there. Looks like we got one new player at least. Not saying which one. Deuce King.
So top here for Robert. Nothing much for Harlan.
Check.
Looks like both checks through. 8 on the turn.
What is Robert doing? Trying to draw out a bet?
Yeah, Harlan checks. Robert throws out a bet.
So yeah, it's King. I'll show you.
So it looks like Frederick on the short stack here with just about 300 bucks, and Kelly reloaded for some major chips. Kelly with chips equals danger. She is like you said. Well, like you said earlier too. I mean, we've seen multiple times. She's not afraid to 3-bet, 4-bet, whatever, and go crazy with it. So when she's got chips and she's deep stacked, I mean, she has no problem putting you to a decision.
Yeah.
You know.
And that's hard to do if you don't have that type of mentality. Is bet with nothing, raise with nothing. Some people are scared to do that. I mean, I'd rather be bluffing into you than you bluffing into me. Because it puts the decision to you, not to me. She's not afraid to gamble.
She's going to pop it to $65 here from the cutoff with 6-4 suited, speaking of a little gamble. Harlan's going to call it ace-5 suited, now over to Mario with ace-queen. And Mario's going to pop it up $265. Another 200 more.
You're right.
Oh, and Kelly mucks. Harlan's coming along. Ace, deuce, king on the flop. Both players connect. Harlan checks, Mario checks behind. 7 peels. Harlan's looking for a deuce to chop, or a 5 to take it, or a 7 to chop.
Couple outers. Kramer board. It's nice to not have to worry about a flush.
Mario bets 130. Harlan makes the call. Oh, Harlan, you dirty dog. And now he goes for and that makes it look so bluffy too. See that super quick bet?
500.
Yeah, and he calls. It's gonna be sick. Watch Mario's reaction here.
It's like,
I called for it.
Like a call for it, just hanging out.
I called for it.
And the way he did that too, the super quick bet, like looks so like just kind of like bluffy.
Game on.
Yeah. Good old Harlan.
3-outer. 3-outer for the win.
What a luck box to everybody, yeah.
Robert chiming in. 5 makes it sicker. That's a common word, is sicker. Or so sick.
Well, actually, wrong. Then you got
Live 10. Listen to the table, it's funny. Must be nice to hit a 3-outer.
Harlan does run pretty solid on these streams.
King 9, what are you thinking about?
East Coast Grinder says, against somebody like Harlan, who we know peels a flop so wide, should we check flop? There's the flop there with ace queen there, or should we punish him by betting the flop? It's one of those things like, I mean, you can go either way, right? I mean, I like betting out there and punishing him. However, since you have position on him with ace queen, if you check there, you can almost guarantee you're going to get a bet out of Harlan on the turn. So, you know, I guess it's all subjective at that point, if you check the flop. So 5, 6, 7 out there, couple of hearts. Open-ended for Mailman. And a gut shot for Harlan, a couple overs. 10 peels.
Yeah, pocket deuce is still good.
Rick and Barstow, always a pleasure, my friend. See you soon.
Good night, Rick and Barstow. On the turn, what's going to make it on the turn? Oh, that's hands over. Jack 8 wins.
Chips on 11.
Harlan Hardy at 2,300, sits down, 2,300. Why not?
Why not?
Good old Harlan. Now that's not right because it shows he's down 70, but we clearly know that that's, so our chip count, guys, is definitely a little wacky. We know that Harlan, I mean, he just won at least 700 in that last pot. Yeah, so
It should be up.
down 70 is not correct.
Hockey Kings for Brandon. Oh, let's see, what? He's +1. What's he going to do? Just a call? Is that what he said? Just a call. I don't know. Hoping somebody's going to raise, you think? It's usually the case. Aces, Kings, there we go. There's the raise.
He says Harlan's at the table. There's got to be a raise. So Harlan
On the
makes
button,
it.
too. Yeah,
Yeah, Harlan makes it. I think 75 from the button.
Pocket 3s. Now he goes, all right, how much more can I put in that he'll call? Oh, and he
Did you hear Harlan say free to fold? Classic line.
made it 245? 375 total, so 300 more. I can see him calling here and hitting 2 pair.
You know the sick part is I think 375 is a little on the heavy side. I think if he bets more like 250, I bet you Harlan calls. I shit you not, I really do. I bet you he calls.
For 175 more?
Yeah, no, Harlan likes to be in there, you know, but not for that much because I think that much illustrates, hey, I really have a monster. Plus the limp check raise is so it's kind of obvious, you know.
Yeah. It's standard, as they've come to call it. Standard. In early position, that's standard, not in late. All right. Robert, pocket 4s. So yeah, pocket 4s, yeah, I would just call there. Especially first to act.
So it looks like Mailman's going to pop it up here with Ace-King suited. Makes it 45 to go. And Harlan called. Probably didn't even look at his cards.
I got 2 cards.
9-10. It's basically the same as aces for Harlan.
That's right, yeah. Yeah, Angela's
All right.
coming along. Yeah.
Angelo makes the call. All right. So 4 players going to the flop.
We got set diver. No set
7-8-3 rainbow,
Seven,
open-ended
nine,
for
10.
Harlan with two overs. God, Harlan, it's Harlan, man. Just runs so good.
Yeah, he has a lot of outs. Ace King has a lot of outs. King Queen, not so much. And the funny thing is,
Harlan has
pocket fours-
50% equity with 4 players
Yeah.
on the pot with 10 high. I mean, it's so disgusting.
and he doesn't have the best hand.
All right, so Robert here, Harlan bet 75, Robert calls 75.
Man out.
Oh, King peels. Oh, Mailman just lets it go.
Just
Mailman,
lets
what a
it
hit top there. Robert checks over to Harlan. Harlan checks. Robert checks, and Harlan.
Said I missed. That's, I'm assuming it's a check.
Check. Oh, damn. Listen to Mailman. He's like, damn it.
I don't think he would have extracted any more money out of that, so he would have just made $300.
No, he wouldn't have. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he wouldn't have got any more cash out of that.
That river. Now, if your head's up on the river, can you look at each other and say, you want to run it again?
On the river?
It has to be heads up from the beginning of the hand.
No. You can run it, but you have to get like your chips. I think your chips have to get all in.
Ah, that makes sense. Because I was thinking about that. I was like, wait.
I'm gonna go all in against you on the river. You call. We just run a folding board.
I didn't know if that was possible. What the rule was there? They have to be all in.
I think Mailman was basically in the mindset of, when Harlan bets, when you have Robert behind him calling, exactly what I say. If Robert folds, Mailman calls, and yeah, it's done.
Yeah.
Right. So either way, Harlan's getting beat there.
Ace King call one time on that board. Yeah, but Mailman's not that loose of a player.
I agree with you, the Jared Gray. I would have probably called Ace King there on that board for sure for that value. A couple running club potential.
Yeah,
too.
with 2 players, yeah.
Oh, plus with the club peels too, then you just have all sorts of extra money there, extra value. Frederick with a mystery hand here, popping it up to 35.
Looks like it's a folded around. Move it along. HK on top.
HK and Brandon and Kelly all almost kind of even stacked in that 2K range. Robert down there at 1.4. Frederick on the short.
Scared money. Yes, or smart money. That depends when you look at it.
So guys, thanks again for joining us. Always a pleasure hanging out. We got about 10 minutes left in the stream. Make sure you click that heart and follow us. We will be back with you after tonight. We'll be back with you Wednesday. And that is going to be a 5-5 pot limit Omaha game with Jake and Veronica in the booth.
That'd be a fun game.
Absolutely.
Hello, Omaha. Those just get big.
Of course, dude. Pot limit Omaha, 4 cards. Psh, look what we can do with 2 cards. Wait till we give you 4 cards.
Yeah, it'll be a slower game in the set of hand per hand, but definitely bigger pots. If you're an action watcher, that's a good game. What were the blinds? 5-5?
5-5.
Okay.
5-5 pot limit. Brandon pops it up to 40. Kelly makes the call with 6s. Oh no, she hasn't called yet. Kidding.
Is this the first set we're gonna see? Maybe. I don't think we've seen a set on that.
She's under the gun. I think she had done a live straddle probably.
Yep. Looks like she raised to 110. I love when they have the aces and they fake fold, do the fake fold, and they go, all right.
So brutal. It's funny. It's one of those things where, you talk about, you see people and, like trying to sell your hand or whatever. There's guys, it's very possible, and I know everybody watching knows this, but some newer players, don't ever try to oversell your hand. It's so blatantly obvious. People are like, God, they're like in this agonizing pain, and they're like, I guess I'm all in for, all my I'm like, come on, dude.
I need to go
Like,
home.
Whatever. Don't Hollywood me for 2 minutes in agonizing pain and then ship the pot on me. Like, come on.
Right. But then some people try to oversell it to sell a bluff.
Yeah.
Which it can work both
Exactly.
ways.
It's like sell the oversell. It's like so many levels.
Yep. Just knowing the player too. Like you play them enough, you kind of understand their tells. If you're good at reading people. Get 'em, Kelly. Nice to see women in poker kicking. Beep. Wasn't there like a all-night women's game one time?
I don't know. Here?
Yeah, or was that maybe that was a tournament?
I don't know. Yeah. Well, I've seen
Ladies
ladies
tournament?
only tournaments. Yeah.
Check, check.
All right, ace jack 5 here, couple of hearts. Both players in Whiff City.
Nifty's mailman with the best of it though. 20. He's like, I got a king 6.
I can kind of agree with you on that there, Missionary Man. You know, there's not really necessarily a reason to separate. I think it's just kind of something, I guess, fun and different every now and then. You know, it's not like, oh, there needs to be like this super segmented thing, because otherwise that almost like that is kind of a discrimination thing, right? You know what I mean? Which is why technically speaking, I don't think they're actually allowed to limit it to a women's tournament. So they call it that, but as a guy you can buy in. It's just like frowned upon.
Right? Yeah, they don't want you.
Hey, there's like 98 women in this tournament, and one dude, like you're that guy. Clearly, you're that guy.
Woman,
you know? Yeah.
I think it was also to kind of get women who are uncomfortable playing a table with men into the game.
That's
with
cool.
Women,
Yeah,
so they feel
yeah.
more comfortable
I can see
than
that
moving to the
aspect of
guys'
it.
table.
Yeah.
That's kind of the way I kind of see it. You know, my wife would never come play this game. She's not to play this game. But if she were, a women's game would be
and I agree with the Jared Gray here. It says, yeah, it's kind of like a ladies' night out thing. Yeah, that's cool.
true
I get
too,
that.
yeah.
Yeah. Whenever I think about that though, or whenever I hear that, I think of like some crappy Bud Light commercial where it was like free drinks for ladies. So the guys walk in there with a wig. I'm like, God, don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that. All right, so Mario here pops it up to 35 with 5s and gets through.
Gets through. Goner. Stole my line. Or my blind. Did you say I stole my blind? And thank you guys so much for tuning in with us tonight. Justin and Tyler, we did have a lot of fun. I must say, I had a couple laughs. It's my first time with Justin in the box. Is that what you guys call it, the box?
Sure, the box, the booth, all the
Box,
above.
the booth. Earplugs falling out.
All the above. And actually, we got some more upgrades too coming to the show, guys. So it's been a huge progression over the last year and some change.
Am I an upgrade?
You are an upgrade. You're an upgrade because we had nobody sitting in that chair before, so that's an upgrade.
That is an upgrade. Yeah.
But I think we're gonna build out the booth too. We're gonna add in a green screen behind us, so I can only imagine what fun antics we're gonna put back there. But it's gonna be good times. So definitely click that heart and follow us. We got some good stuff in store for you here in the next couple months.
And my first day on the job, and I'm stuck with this guy.
Yeah, the worst.
I can tell you it hasn't been that bad, to be honest.
The
So
worst. All right, so looks like we're raised to 35 here. Mailman's gonna call.
just call a pocket tens on the small blind.
Yeah, he's out of position here.
Yeah, I would go with that.
Be a little sneaky. Ooh, now the flood wants to see ace king 3.
Yeah.
FG does pair as king.
Yeah, Groton Casino.
And boom, check bet fold. Easy game, guys. Easy game.
I bet certain couple people would call there. Certain other players anyway. Was a hoot to watch. Thanks, Phil Hellmuth.
It's clearly the real Phil Hellmuth.
Clearly.
Did you ever hear that good old joke? Phil Hellmuth is the best poker player ever. Just ask him.
Everybody's like, I just want to get in hand with Hellmuth just so I can take his chips and tilt him.
You know, it's funny. I've actually talked about that. You know, with some of the pros, and I'm like, do you have to basically put an extra level in there for people who play against you, knowing that you're a pro or a successful, like, you know, TV personality poker player, because they just want to bluff a pro. You know what I mean? And so it's like you have to think: are they really playing poker, or are they just trying to be like, I remember that one time I bluffed a girl on you.
There's my story.
You know? Yeah.
Yeah. Did you film it? Because everybody has cell phones.
Hey, Michael, we're here with you for a couple of minutes. We broadcast with you from 7 to 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Mondays and Wednesdays.
Yes.
So Brandon with Kings again. Beast mode. Hopefully gets a little more action than last time. So last time you popped it out and got no love.
Kelly.
Mario's going to make the call here. Great position for Brandon.
Yeah. +3, yep.
Queen 8-7 here. Couple of hearts. Weird little gut shot draw here.
Yeah.
Straight draw for Kelly. Mario missed it. King's way the best.
Yeah, they both have basic runner possibilities, but I think any bet here is going to shut it down. We bet 225.
And Kelly's getting out of there. And Mario.
She's getting beat down. She's just not hitting.
Well, she's not hitting much of anything either, right? I mean, I feel like
that's what I mean.
If you always have to bluff, then I mean it's a little rough. It's a little rough. Sometimes you actually have to show down, and it's not. You know, you got to actually have it sometimes.
It's not fun. Yeah. I'm just thinking in her head, like, do I call this and hope to hit my gut shot?
All right, guys. Well, hey, that's going to complete our broadcast with you. Thank thanks for joining us. That was a fun little 5-5
it
game.
was.
Yeah, there were some funky spots there. Harlan, I mean, I wish we could have had Harlan a little bit more on the stream there because Harlan's just,
He's action.
typical DGen fun time. But like I said, very cool. Be here Wednesday with us for Jake and Veronica in a little 5-5 Pot Limit Omaha action. Good times.
I'm gonna tune in for that one. I think that was gonna be a fun one with the Pot Limit Omaha. So
Love it. All right, guys. You guys are awesome. Thanks. We'll see you Wednesday.
you guys.